having trouble clicking on things because my hands are jittery from caffeine. Hello! Some announcements before we begin. As I mentioned last week, still in the process of finding a better site to host links because Linktree and Card are getting into NFTs and poop. So more on that soon, I hope. We have a Linktree as well. Or I just mentioned that. We don't have a Linktree currently because of NFTs. But I'll be posting a link to our Tiltify page where I raise money for color change in the VODs. Next Thursday there will not be a session of our Ravenloft campaign. People are gone. It's getting really weird with people's scheduling and whatnot. But also, who knows how tomorrow's going to go. So, possible TPK for this campaign. Just based on how things are going.
I mean, it was a half TPK last week.
Might be a finisher. We'll see. But yeah, no Thursday campaign on the 9th for scheduling, and also I'm just going to go see a movie. Stuff for the anniversary stream is in the works. It's in the works.
You said suffer the anniversary stream?
What?
I thought you just said suffer the anniversary stream.
That's pretty accurate to what might be planned for it.
Oh boy.
That's it for me, though. Codex Legendarium's back, but it's kind of been back for a while. But I'm back in Codex Legendarium, and I'm getting anxiety, so it's great.
But you're gonna get to see your mom.
Yeah. Kate,
and
anything?
Dieter's trying to get married.
Ugh. Anything for you, Kate? Nice. You're muted.
You picked the worst time to pan over to me.
Exactly.
Hi. You know what? It is what it is. Hey, you can get. Do you like broadcasting your D&D class main on your bumper? Well, now you can, because I have these awesome little bumper stickers that you can put on your bumper, or your suitcase, or literally anything. You can check them out at Bad Dice Co. on Etsy. They're out. I have all the classes except Blood Hunter because that one's a funky one for 3 letters. But anyway, those are out now. Check them out. Etsy.com/shop/BadDiceCo. Or if you want custom dice bags, you can check out my other shop, Etsy.com/KateCraftStudioUS. The link is in the Twitch chat.
It is.
Back to you, Justin.
Hello, everyone. So, last we left off, you all found out... Wait, nope. Last we left off, you completed your day, spent the rest of your day at the Festival of Calming, played games, competitions, etc., etc. A lot of the competitions fell to the obstacle course kind of wipeout pit that certain members tried doing numerous times. Prizes were won, like a 6-foot-tall plush of Bahamut, which is very fun. But eventually, the festivities wound down. Ven won Person of the Day, Person of the Festival, just because of what they were doing with like live replays with their magic and other stuff like that.
Keeping all of the game runners from getting killed by our shenanigans.
Yeah, by the drunk Druid and Barbarian.
Yes. Ven was gifted a flying carpet with their visage kind of etched into the fabric, so it's a massive flying carpet with Ven's face on it. The party then learned from the stable hand, when they went looking for Quoin, that some individuals may have kidnapped Quoin and have left for the city of Redbrook with Quoin about 6 hours ago. And that's what we're going to pick up immediately. Standing out front of the stable owner, talking to the stable owner, having learned that Quoin has just been kidnapped, or kidnapped recently.
Do have tree stride prepared, so if we can find a tree, we might be able to cut them off.
Also, looking at your map, you'd know they are nowhere near Redbrook in 6 hours. It would take them about 11 days to get there. And they're only currently 6 hours ahead of you.
Do we just... I imagine we just leave now? No?
It's a race.
It very much is.
What do we do?
I mean,
We know where they're going, so we just move faster.
if we pull out the map of the continent, roughly based on our travel history, how long on foot in 6 hours, where would we have gotten on the map between Redbrook and the capital?
Oh, there goes Sam.
Oh no!
I wish Windows would just stay locked on Zoom. Anyways, looking at your map, if you pull it up, 6 hours would probably put you at this little crossroad in the Crownlands, wherever the L is on the Crownlands.
Okay.
And you can travel 8 hours a day without getting exhausted, so if they left 6 hours ago, they've got about 2 hours left before they probably have to make camp.
Okay.
Which map are we supposed to be looking at again?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The world map.
It's on
Anvindil?
Anundil, yeah.
Okay. Got it. And they're heading where one more time?
To a city called
Redbrook.
Redbrook.
The road is going directly south for now.
Honestly, I don't see the issue here. We just start moving, and once it gets dark, we keep moving until we find them, and then we be cautious, sneak up on them, and get Quoin free.
I think we can cut them off right now. If I can remember a tree big enough nearby there, we could cut them off. Now.
More of your magics, then?
Yeah, it's a fairly advanced spell that I picked up recently.
You've done it before.
I prepared it in the mindset thinking we might have to flee the city during a dragon attack.
So, for Tree Stride, it can be within the same tree within 500 feet of the tree you step through. You gain the ability to enter a tree and move from inside it to inside another tree of the same kind within 500 feet. You're thinking of...
Travel via plants.
Travel via plants. Never mind.
That's what you're thinking of.
I was thinking of the wrong spell.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Unfortunately.
That's a higher level spell.
Yeah, that first season of Critical Role had a couple things mixed up
Yeah.
with the verbiage, so...
But yes, wrong
I thought
spell.
they were the same
No.
spell. That's me fucking up.
Have anything to make us faster? But, if we keep on moving, I think it would be alright. Yeah. Yes. Maybe?
Gerbule is with us, correct?
Gerbule is in the stables and you do not have a wagon.
Why don't we rent a wagon and get Gerbule and we fucking get our coin back?
Is that a place to buy mounts, steeds? Within the city?
I can turn into one for a couple of hours.
Is Gerbule going to make us faster or slower, especially with a wagon?
You can travel a little bit quicker, but yeah.
But then if we
But if you run, you'd be quicker than just Gerbule going Gerbule speed with a wagon.
What if I helped Gerbule as a no?
Like I said,
Not
it
even as a
depends.
workhorse.
There should be another animal next to Gerbule that I called a steed to. That I don't need to concentrate on. That was supposed to be just
right
there to snuggle that.
Right.
Gerbule.
What was that again?
I believe it was the elk.
Okay.
The elk, yeah.
So there is an elk.
Quoin's
and
elk
Gerbule.
is there.
a celestial elk. So you guys need
Well, yeah.
more than one beast of burden.
And your wagon was left in the Underdark.
Yeah, we do need to get a new wagon.
Will it save us? The question is, will it save us enough time to make up for the time it will take to go back to the city, buy a wagon, hook up their mule, and then exit?
And it's pretty late at night too. It's like you might have issues also shopping.
I'm telling you, we just start moving now, even at our usual pace. We'll catch up to them in the middle of the night. They probably made camp nearby.
They left about 6 hours ago.
Exactly. We'll catch up to them while they're still sleeping and sneak in, get Quoin, get out.
Druk, they have 6 hours ahead of us, though.
They will probably stop. They don't know they're being followed or chased.
They did leave a note, though, telling us exactly where they're going, so they're probably assuming we're gonna come after them.
Oh, is that what's
Yeah.
going on? Oh.
Yeah, the mouth left a note.
We should just try and find them as quickly as possible to not give them time to prepare. Especially if you're right, they probably do need to rest.
And if we know Quoin, which I think we know him to a certain degree, he's giving them all he's got and slowing them down. At least I hope so.
Question: Did they take a steed or anything, or were they just on foot as well?
They had a wagon with a horse.
Do you sell horses here?
I do, but gestures to this massive ox and an elk, which are currently both your beasts of burden.
Yeah, this is Derbule.
Well, we need something a little faster than this.
Listen, please take no offense, everyone, but I'm going to get started now. I'm going to stop going in that direction and try to shadow them, so to speak.
And fun fact, for travel, it doesn't say anything about getting exhaustion for running. So, if you move at a fast pace, well, it just says if you move at a fast pace, it's a disadvantage on perception checks.
It's the forced march rules.
Yeah.
Yep.
8 hours a day, I know that, but...
So essentially, the Druk's plan is move at a fast pace for 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours, and then change it up to like stealth and try to catch up in the night.
I mean, also the movement speed of a giant elk, which
Quoin's not here.
Oh, sorry.
Druk has movement speed of 55.
I know.
It is a movement speed of 60. Is the giant elk. So.
No, that's good too.
And I can also wild shape for 5 hours and run, carry someone.
That reminds me, Quoin, make a Constitution saving throw.
Then how fast
Got
is
it.
the carpet?
Yeah, there's a timeline, folks.
Not that fast.
Not that fast.
Yeah, I also found my purple coin dice
Nice.
that I had packed.
Con save, please.
Con save, here you go.
And I don't think you get a +1 on this because you're not conscious.
Oh, sure. Wait,
Yeah.
Is
I
that...
don't think your aura works if you're unconscious.
Sure, why not?
I'm checking right now, but we'll see.
No worries. How does the 17 do?
You're fine for now.
Could we use the carpet to travel
Yeah, when you're conscious, so no +1 on that.
to
Awesome,
travel at
thank you.
night? Like through the night or something? Could we hop on the carpet and travel to kind of just continue to move? At least stay moving?
It looks like, well, it can only carry, if it carries more than 800 pounds, it only
It moves pretty slow.
15 feet. Yeah.
Yes, but even if we're moving at a really slow speed through the night while they're sleeping, we're at least cutting some distance.
I don't know if we can fit all of us on the carpet to sleep.
Well, I'll be in my job. Well, not that really matters actually, because I don't think I impose that much weight as opposed to some of the others.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the steed. No, we could. No, it's probably needs to
Druck,
rest
are you
as
heading
well.
off? Because you mentioned you were. All right, Druck's heading off. At a fast pace.
Yes.
Okay, what's a fast
at the
pace?
start.
What's a fast pace for you?
Huh?
What's your speed?
Do you count bonus action dash and action dash?
No, I'm doing travel pace right now. It makes things easier.
Oh,
Fast
so you're saying
pace,
fast.
Fast pace,
Okay,
you
yeah.
travel 400 feet a minute, 4 miles an hour.
Oh, so it doesn't take into account my
No,
walking
I'm using
speed?
the travel pace rules to simplify things for everybody. Otherwise, things are going to
Oh,
get real
so there's no
fuzzy.
difference than if I travel with the group or if I
It's
travel
up to
by
you.
myself.
Up to you.
No, but I mean, is there any difference?
If you're traveling by yourself, you're going to be further ahead than everybody else. If you, like, by significantly. And generally, in, like, this kind of situation, you would move as fast. Generally, if you don't want to, like, have everyone get split up in these kind of, like, travel situations, people tend to go the same speed as their slowest. It's up to you.
Well, but
I
if we
just
all go
wanted-
the same speed, then yeah, it doesn't.
Druck's significantly
matter
faster
as
than
well.
everybody. So
Right, but you just said that movement speed doesn't affect travel speed.
Druck's significantly faster than everybody, so however you guys want to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, well then, yeah, I'll head out. I'm moving at a fast pace and...
Okay, what's your so you can travel 100. Okay, what's your speed if you're dashing?
110.
So you can move 1,010 feet a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
So
That's
Druck is
that's
just-
if I
Druck's gone.
that's if I don't double dash.
Yeah.
That's just one dash.
Yeah, Druck's gone.
So.
Just out the gates. Everyone else can move at a fast pace of 400 feet a minute. So Druck's just like.
Lovely.
And while you're moving at a fast pace, all perception checks have -5 to them.
Yeah, yeah.
And because outdoors is dim light, because there's no lights on, it is disadvantage.
Giard wants me to keep pace with him for a little bit.
I think he's just gone.
Yeah, Druck's gone.
Alright,
I am gonna just wild shape into a riding horse. Just
Okay. Anyone clambering
So-
on?
yeah. We're actually a war horse,
Wait,
so I have a
are we
higher
at the
carrying
stables
capacity.
getting a wagon, or are we getting on
Like I
Kenna
said,
and
you're not gonna be able to buy
leaving?
anything.
What are
This,
we
you're not gonna be
doing?
able to buy anything this late at night.
Yeah, nothing's open anymore.
Okay, someone was talking to a
Yeah,
stable.
the stables are
master,
open
I
at
got
all all
confused.
hours to stable animals, but not for purchasing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's just go.
so, can someone ride the elk, someone rides Kenna, and then someone gets on the carpet?
I also need to see if Quoin has to be around to command the steed, or if it'll follow orders from anybody else.
No, I don't think we would be able to
Yeah,
give it
okay.
orders.
Well, it's intelligent.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if you can give it orders.
Horse Kenna's open for.
Serves as
I'm just about
serves
as fast as
you.
Druck.
Your steed serves you as a mount.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say only Quoin could really control this thing as a mount, based on the verbiage.
So Kenna, Dax, and then Ben, me and you get on the carpet?
I suppose that works. If you're not, so if you're not going to increase the weight, then yeah.
Not that much.
All right, Druck, you're very significantly ahead. I need you. No, you don't need to make a perception check. As you're moving down this road south by yourself, you can easily discern wagon tracks heading southward with your passive perception of 27. Yeah. With a decent amount of indentation in the dirt, meaning this wagon is carrying a sizable amount of weight, so it's not going to be going super fast, which means you may have made a good choice. However, in front of the wagon tracks, you can make out the tracks of a horse, And yeah, you can follow the.
So they might not notice it. He's counting on
Yeah, we'll get to that.
whenever exactly. But he'll do a pattern of what is it? He's gonna
little turds just.
yeah. No, every so often he'll he'll carve an F plus F in a tree, like
Okay.
right next to the road.
Okay.
But he's not running on the road.
Okay.
He's trying to stay like off the road and in the
Okay.
wilderness.
Okay, so 1,100 feet a minute. That's 11 miles an hour.
Cool.
And everyone else, if you're going at a fast pace, that's 4 miles an hour. All right. Then I need everyone. Is everyone else going? Who's all going at a fast pace? Is anyone on the ground? Okay, so Ken would be the only one going at a fast pace because you're a horse.
I'm on Kenna.
Okay. Carpet riders. And Dax. The horse doesn't. Anyways, nah, not for the horse. Carpet riders and Dax. Perception checks -5. Or not -5. Sorry, you're not going at a fast pace. Perception check disadvantage because it's dim light.
Does dark vision change that?
Nope. It's still disadvantage on dim light.
Okay.
Dark vision just lets you. Yeah, it's a dumb rule. It's dumb official rules, but whatever.
-5.
No, because you're not moving at a fast pace.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, I could be wrong here. I don't know if disadvantage. Man, there's so much fucking rules to juggle. I hate rules.
That's the game.
Except the rule of cool, baby.
It's like, sometimes it's just like there's too many rules that conflict with each other. Sometimes, you know.
Well, you can make this a special case and just have your own rules, right? Like that that are kind of balanced, and you just
trying to
have
remember
everything
how
on the
dark vision.
table.
I'm just trying to remember how dark vision works.
Oh,
You're
right,
God here, bitch.
All I know is you can't discern color in darkness.
Oh, you're talking like dim light,
Yeah.
and like
Well, you can
that
see it.
counts as heavily obscured.
Yeah, I'm
and
just trying to remember how
lightly
there's specific rulings for how dark vision works, like doing perception checks in dim light and stuff, even with dark vision. It's somewhere in here.
I've got it. It's on my character sheet, so I can just pull it up real quick. You can see in dim light as though it were bright light.
Right.
Did I freeze again?
No, you did temporarily.
Okay. So yeah, it says you can see in dim light as though it were bright light, and darkness as though it were dim
Thank you. That's what I was getting mixed up. So anyone with dark vision, it's a straight roll. Anyone without dark vision, disadvantage. We'll say, because I don't remember. I know there's like a passive to it, but whatever. So that's who gets disadvantage? I think just Dax gets disadvantage. All right, so Ben, Flitz, Dax. Perception checks. What'd you get?
13.
13. Okay.
6.
Okay.
That one, baby. Which
Flitz,
brings it up to
you can make out fresh markings on the trees heading down the road you're going. You can easily assume they're left by Druck.
That says F plus F. What does that mean? Oh wait.
All right. Are you still keeping up your pace, Druck?
Oh yeah.
11 miles an hour.
Yeah, for 3 hours is the plan. Since they said that they left 6 hours ago, it's 3 hours at that pace, and then he's gonna bring it to a slow down.
Right. I know I have notes here how far ahead they are. Okay. All right. Where the fuck is it? I don't care anymore. All right. Druck.
Yeah.
Where am I? We'll say an hour has passed. So Druck, you're 11 miles ahead. Everyone else is about you're 11 miles. Everybody else is 4 miles. So it's there's a gap there. You can spot something in the branches of a nearby 15-foot tall birch tree that catches your attention. It's like a tattered fabric that seems to be caught in some of the lower branches, almost like it was tossed from something that was moving.
And I'll have to look at it. I'll try to get a closer look.
You recognize the torn and tattered vestments that Quoin wears. And something has been written on the fabric in blood, and it says, "You're on the right path. Let's see if you're fast enough." Okay. Okay. Cool. Right. Alright. Cool. Everybody else is just traveling along?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Quoin, at the end of that hour, I need another con save, please.
The dice tell a tale. Total of 5.
5.
Rolled a natural 1.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
That's a total of 5.
Thank you. Alright.
What does it do?
I don't know.
Cool.
I guess we'll find out.
But just traveling as friends, and they ran out of fig Newtons that they could no longer share.
That's
with
basically
you.
what it is. It's con save to see if there's any fig Newtons
Yes,
left.
I bobbled the last fig Newton, and now it is gone onto the ground for all of the ants to eat, and no longer for Quoin to imbibe.
Nice. Where are my travel notes? Oh, here we go. I found it. Looking at your map, to get to the crossroads, you're traveling 32 miles. Druck is going to get there significantly quicker. So Druck, it'll take you... We're going to do a little bit of time skipping now. How would I figure that out? 32 divided by 11, which is how many miles you can move? I think so. Druck's going to get there in like 3 hours. At a fast pace. Everybody else is going to get there in 8 hours. So, we're going to do that then. Alright. Those of you on the road, on your carpet and horse, are you still going at a fast pace?
Yes.
Okay. And Druck is...
Going as fast as I can.
Also, Druck doesn't even need
while
to go.
carrying Dax.
Alright. Alright. So 3 hours. Quoin, no more con saves. We're good for that. That's going to bring us to midnight. Alright. Cool. Druck.
Yes.
3 hours of travel.
Mm-hmm.
So following the wagon tracks that you can see with your very high passive perception, everybody else will be making checks for it. But because you're leaving marks in the tree, that your party can easily follow you. It would appear these people have expertly hidden their wagon tracks with leaves and other forest debris, but with your passive perception, you can easily see where kind of they've broken off bits of the wilderness and kind of placed it, and the tracks go into the side, off the road, and into some dense trees of a forest, and through the forest, maybe like a mile in, with your passive perception, kind of like you have hawk vision right now. You can see the dying embers of a campfire about a mile into the forest.
Great. Right when they turn off the road, Druck is going to add an arrow to the F+F.
Okay.
And point it in the direction of the tracks.
Okay. Do you continue ahead?
Yes, but at a much slower,
pace.
stealthier pace.
Okay, so slow pace.
Yes.
So that is 200 feet a minute, 2 miles an hour. So it's going to be half an hour to get to the campsite at a slow pace. So stealth check, please. And because you're in the forest, you got that mantle, you have advantage on it, I believe.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. Yeah, I'm also more than lightly obscured.
Yeah.
So I guess advantage. Yeah. Put the hood up, I guess. Boom.
Okay.
Advantage.
Yep. And you also, also when you guys are following the wagon tracks, or following the markings in the trees, Druck hasn't left any footprints behind, which is weird because the road's kind of muddy. No footprints left behind. Oh wait, survival, advantage on survival ability checks when navigating through forest. Never mind, wrong skill. But you still have advantage. But you still have advantage on stealth.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's right,
cool.
right. That's right. While the hood is up, you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. That's right. While the hood is up. All right, so stealth check with advantage.
All right. 29.
You hope no one is. You hope there's no dragons in the forest.
Yes. Oh God. Don't say that.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right. Okay. What are the rest of you doing for the next 3 hours? Just hanging out on these mounts?
Yeah, I think we stopped for a nice midnight picnic on the road.
Oh, do you?
No. We'll handle it. I'm still going at a fast pace.
Okay. Is there no like rules for traveling at a fast pace for extended periods of time? No, it's just for travel beyond 8. Oh. For each additional hour of travel beyond 8 hours, the characters cover this and shown in the hour column for their pace, and they must make a con save at the end of the hour. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about fat. That's so weird that you can just like and not get exhaustion. That's so weird.
Perception is usually pretty important, so that's why a lot of people don't go to fast pace.
Well, that's fine. All right. So, those of you just keep following the marks in the trees?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flitz will try to keep an eye out, seeing that.
Right.
Flitz will keep an eye out for those.
Alright. Cool beans. What's today then? Alright, new day. Sorry, that was a lot to keep track of. I did not realize. Alright. Druck. After about half an hour, you can see a small campsite about maybe a couple 100 feet ahead. There's a campfire of dying embers and a large wooden wagon. In the back of the wagon is a slumbering bald dwarf with a Jedi Padawan style plait that cascades down behind the left ear, so completely bald aside from that little plait. Got a stubbly beard, a slight double chin, wearing a slightly worn set of leathers studded with small iron skulls all over. Strung to his back is a jet black longbow. Beside him in the wagon is a slightly large burlap sack, and you can see the fabric of the sack rising and falling like it's breathing. There is also a slightly large wooden chest set with iron fittings. Using the chest as a makeshift pillow is a hairless tabaxi, kind of like a sphinx cat, who appears slightly muscular and wearing a dark leather harness and dark leather pants with a green cloak, also sleeping. Tied to an oak tree about 30 feet to the left is a black draft horse who is currently grazing on some grass. Leaning up against this tree, also sleeping, or appearing to be sleeping, is a Goliath a Goliath wearing armor made from bones, which appear to have been made from some sort of reptile. Very muscular, even more so than Dax, and their arms and neck are riddled with jagged-looking scars. They have a long beard that reaches just below their pecs in length. Think Kratos from the PS4 God of War. Lying across the Goliath's lap is probably the biggest greatsword you've ever seen, made from what appears to be some form of massive fang of some sort of titanic creature. The handle of the weapon seems makeshift in nature and appears to have been bolted into the fang by these large iron bolts. There is no sign of the Yuan-ti known as the Mouth, but this is where the wagon tracks you've been following have led.
Druck will take the time and look for the person that is likely in a posture where they should be on watch, because chances are they're expecting us.
Okay.
So he wants to do his due diligence and make sure that he finds the person that's on watch.
Okay,
if there is one.
Perception check.
Okay. 15.
15. You don't see anyone keeping watch.
Okay. Still being very quiet, and you said that there's still light coming from the fire?
It's like dying embers.
Okay.
So it's dim. It's no light, basically.
Oh, okay.
There's like a 5-foot radius of light around the campfire, and that's it.
Okay. I guess he'll start to inch in closer.
Okay. How far away do you get from the campsite?
He'll pause at 30 feet.
Okay.
And then, like, try to control the beating of his heart, because that's all he can hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like in your ears, just...
Yeah. Give a look at the ground. Make sure he doesn't step on any twigs. He's, like, doing everything he
perception
can.
Check.
Okay. Nat 1.
Nat 1.
Yeah.
You fail
But
it
it's a
however you want to
13.
fail it. Wait, what?
But it's a 13 total. But yeah, nat 1.
No, well,
so,
nat 1s aren't automatic fails on ability checks. That's just attack rolls. You don't see any twigs or anything to step on. Like, everything's been kind of cleared away. Or, like,
okay.
the twigs are used to, like, cover their tracks so you can step around.
Okay. Yeah. Let's try and truncate this. He sees
and you
that
would know
something.
You would know that your friends, based on the map and your speed and their speed, they're still probably like
hours away.
8 hours behind you.
Yeah.
Or at this point, they'd be 5 hours behind you.
Yeah. So he's gonna look. He sees that that bag. He doesn't know if that's coin
you see
or not.
it's rising and falling.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a 4 foot big, 4 foot long burlap sack.
Mm-hmm. Does it look? Is it? I'm sorry if I missed the description, but is it just free out there in the open?
It's
or
on
is
the back.
it in
Of
a cage?
It's on the back of a wagon.
On the back of a wagon.
With where the dwarf is sleeping and the tabaxi is sleeping.
Right.
In the back of the
Okay.
wagon.
In the back of the wagon.
Yeah.
They're both in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. He'll approach.
You're 30 feet out. How much? You get closer?
Yes.
How much
He'll
closer?
get 15 feet closer.
Okay. With your perception check, you don't see any tripwires or anything that would signify alarms or anything. Nothing in the trees that look clanging cans or anything. But as you step into the campsite, you hear an audible alarm that just goes boop, 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 and everyone begins to wake up one by one.
Cool. He'll immediately turn into a spider and just start to walk away.
Boop, 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 boop. For 10 seconds, and then it stops, and they all kind of get up and look around. Dwarf kicks the burlap sack. Nope, still sleeping. Yeah, Quoin, you don't feel anything. Just poof, boots the burlap sack. The tabaxi stands up, looks around. I wonder if his friends are nearby. That would be interesting. I'm very hungry. I want to eat something very much. The rabbits aren't cutting it. I'm very keen on eating that tiefling they keep speaking about. Feels like the tiefling could feed all of us on their own, and I'm very excited. And he starts like kind of going like this and clapping and salivating a lot. The Goliath wakes up, shoulders the greatsword, and looks around. Like I said, the greatsword's like a Final Fantasy style greatsword in just its sheer size. Just poof, and looks around. Must have been a bird. And everyone looks at him. That wouldn't be a bird this late at night, you fucking idiot. Go check the perimeter. He's like, alright. And he lumbers over. Looks around. I mean, you're a fucking spider, so. Looks around. No tracks. Maybe it was a little insect. And turns around. And you can hear a voice from up in the trees, but you can't pinpoint where exactly. It's just like, well then, change the fucking spell to not be set off by animals. and they all start to like eventually get back into their positions and go back to sleep. And you can see someone recasting the walking. You can see the dwarf walking around the perimeter and recasting, just casting a spell, and then climbs back up into the wagon. Now knowing that the campsite is protected by an alarm spell.
That's fucking cool, dude. Awesome. Interesting. Cool.
Mark off that
I'll
spell. He cast it twice.
stay as a spider for as long as the spell allows.
It lasts as long as polymorph does, so an hour.
Okay. And I'll just try to observe, see the actual perimeter of that alarm spell.
It's a 20-foot cube, and it encompasses the entire. It's a small campsite, so it encompasses the whole campsite, 20 feet in all directions.
Okay, cool. And I'll take note if any of them step out of that.
Okay.
Like if any of them like go to relieve themselves, or if they're just gonna duke it right there in their own campsite.
Make a perception check. Make a perception check using the spider's wisdom stat.
Okay. Spider. That's +0. So.
And does the spider have dark vision?
D20. Let's see. It does have dark vision.
Cool. So straight roll then.
D20 roll. That is an 11.
Where are you in the camp? Are you like in the grass?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see through. You can't really see that well through the blades of grass, so you can't. But you don't hear anyone going to relieve themselves. What do you do at the end of your hour of this spell?
Well, I did hear him say, make sure that animals don't set off the spell.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to make sure I'm inside the radius.
Okay.
I think. Gosh, I might need a moment because I do have an hour with thinking on this information.
And
I'm just.
And after that hour, 4 hours until your friends show up.
Yeah. And it is getting close to daylight, correct? There's like
we're sitting
there's
at
about 3 hours to daylight.
We're sitting at about 12:30 a.m. right now.
Okay.
Real quick, while Garrett is thinking, I'm sorry. I just wanted to clarify. Did you say while we're traveling, do we get any sort of long rest or anything, or no?
Not while traveling, no.
Okay, so no, so spells still the same and everything. Can't change them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to do that you'd need it. Yeah. Unfortunately not.
Okay. I've made my decision. I will not stay inside the alarm. I will go with my previous plan of waiting to see if any of them leave the area to relieve themselves.
Con checks for everybody for piss checks.
I also want to see if I can clock the person that was talking that I didn't see previously.
In spider form, perception check.
I mean, I'll leave that. I'll leave that till when I'm not in
cool.
spider form anymore.
Because there's no way you'd be able to succeed on this with the spider.
Yeah, I figured I wouldn't.
All right. The dwarf goes to take a piss, but he remains within the borders of the camp. Kind of just like stands up on the wagon, unfurls himself, and just pisses over the side of the wagon.
Okay.
You can see he avoids some temptation of pissing on the burlap sack, but does it over the side of the wagon.
Okay.
In general, these guys suck. You did hear one of them wants to eat Ven though. Yes.
If Flitz and I are both on the carpet, and it only takes one person to steer the carpet,
correct.
Could one of us sleep?
One of you could get a long rest, 8 hours. Yeah.
Okay. Flitz, how are you on spells and resources and everything after today?
Pretty good. I think I'm fine.
The fuck?
I'm good.
Oh.
Yes.
I used quite a bit of spells in keeping our patrons at the festival entertained and alive, so I could actually use a bit of a rest.
1 second. He uncorks the bottle and he sets it down and he slaps the side of it and it grows a little bit and he reaches his hand in And he pulls out this like long, fluffy pillow. Here you go.
Well, thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much.
And he taps the bottle again and strings down and closes it.
And I will lay down and I'll be laying down and getting a rest during this part because I have very few spell slots left after.
Don't mark
the
it off
festival.
yet. We'll see if you actually get it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Druck, it's the end of your hour on your polymorph. What are you doing?
Cool. I want to get outside of safe distance. I saw their perimeter that they set. I want to get like 30 feet away from that and behind a tree from the general area.
Okay.
When I transform.
Mm-hmm.
And then immediately try to go into hide mode to see if I can't try again to see, make sure I see all of them.
Okay. And the hood is still up, so stealth check with advantage.
Okay. 15.
Ooh, let me look at everyone's passive perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. The dwarf and the tabaxi both wake up. As you like go behind the you hear like you step on the twig. And you see the two of them wake up. Just bolt upright, standing up, weapons drawn. The dwarf's like, there's someone in the bushes. Heard noise. The tabaxi looks over. I guess we'll have to keep an eye out. And they both do not go back to sleep.
Okay. Good. Then they're not getting sleep.
But you see that tabaxi is not armed with any weapons.
Okay.
They're just like they're limbering up and they're kind of like doing the whole like stretches with their arms. And the dwarf has unslung the bow and has an arrow knocked in it. And the bow, you can see like it's almost emanating this slight like shadowy aura around it. Do you wait the next 4 hours or?
Druck is going to backtrack. Knowing that they are alerted, he's going to backtrack and leave another marking.
Okay.
This one, F+F, and he's gonna start to switch the markings. So he's gonna put both these markings on one tree, and that's the F+F, and then he's gonna do a platinum coin.
Okay. Make another stealth check to sneak away from their prying eyes.
Okay. 23.
Okay. You sneak back. They don't seem to see you. Creep back a little bit. How far back you creeping?
About I'm gonna say a solid 100 feet.
100 feet. That's a loud fucking train. You hear a train. You hear a train go by and it conceals your.
Toot toot.
You said you got 100 feet.
Yes.
Okay. And then you just wait here for your friends.
Yeah, and and because of the travel and everything, I'm gonna take this as a moment to have a breather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 hours would pass from now. Daylight begins to break a little bit. Ven, you get the benefits of a long rest on the back of the flying carpet.
Hey.
So you wake up while it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone else, you follow the tracks, and you'd get to where Druck is currently camped in the forest. Kenna, you would have dropped from your wild shape a while ago.
I'll use a second wild shape.
So you
to
both
keep it up.
You all get to Druck at 5:30 in the morning. Left at 8 o'clock. Oh, hold on. Shit. 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, Left at 8, get here at 5:30. Okay, no.
Just in time for our flight at LAX.
Yeah. Fucking cat slammed into the door. 1 more hour and it's exhaustion levels, but the camp is a mile in, depending how slow you go. We'll see. But yeah, you all arrive to Druck, who's currently like taking a breather by a tree.
Yeah, Druck hearing someone coming, he'll just come at the group from the side.
Okay.
And like,
oh, so you made it. There are 4 people. I was only able to see 3 of them. So, they're tricky. There's a big lug, big Goliath, the great sword. A dwarf with a bow, crossbow, no bow. And Tabaxi with limberness, I don't know. Odd. The 4th I could not see. Quoin is there. Well, possibly. I saw a sack about his size.
I'm a horse.
Then we should move in before they have a chance to react.
How long does your wild shape last?
5 hours. I'm on my second use. I'm a few hours into my second use.
Yeah. You'd be 3 hours into your second use.
I have
stepped away. I thought I was about
100 feet away.
Okay. And I can't see the camp from here, can I?
No, because the embers would have died out by now. And also, yeah, no, you can't see it from here. The only reason you could see it before was from the embers. And it's a dense forest, so you can't see it because of all the trees.
Yeah, it's tree cover. Okay, it's tree cover. That's why it's obscured. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
If we want to go, we go in now. I can take the lead on this. Try to get first action.
Actually, everyone make perception checks. These are smell-based perception checks, because they also would have gotten their rest as well.
Okay.
Basically, the DC's 10, so who rolls above a 10, you're good. Oh no, a 9 for Ven. Alright, show of hands who got above a 10, or a 10 or higher.
Oh, I will say though, on our way in, Ven would, as soon as upon waking up, would cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
Same.
Everybody but Ven smells cooking breakfast, like sausage and eggs, coming from 100 feet behind Druck, deeper into the forest.
Did it cook it? Does it smell good?
It smells like sausages and bacon, like early breakfast. Yeah, good breakfast.
Nope, so it smells like shit to Flitz. Got it. Great.
Yeah.
Does not enjoy that smell.
We don't attack until we find the 4th one.
This is gonna be a weird question. Druck, what did you get for your passive perception on that? Or for your perception check on the smell base?
21.
21?
21.
Did anyone get higher than Druck?
I got a 25.
Okay.
Nice.
You both have smelled like the flesh of someone who's been burned, like a human who's been burned. Specifically Dax in the armor, the clone Dax. This sausage definitely has a similar odor to it.
Not gamey, it's something else.
These motherfuckers.
They're turning Quoin into sausage.
Great. Yeah, Druck's gonna... You know, alarm bells are going off in Druck's head right now, so...
Do you alert the party that there's an alarm spell around the campsite as well?
Yes.
Because how long does that last? 8 hours. They cast it at... Recast it at 12:30, so it's still up.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a person I could not see, and there was an alarm that I rung, but they just assumed it was the wildlife, and I backed away. So as we approach, we should keep that in mind.
how many? 4 of them?
Yes, at least 4. I saw 3.
You did recognize the voice of the mouth coming from the trees.
The 4th voice sounded like that of the person that we killed but turned to snow or something. It was very strange.
I think we should go.
Before we do
Quoin, at this point, I need another con save.
You're muted.
Coming in hot. Here we go.
Still just a flat roll, no +1.
That's a total of 9.
Okay.
Did Quoin not get a long rest?
I mean, I have been resting my beautiful tiny kobold
Technically,
head.
yeah, technically. You can take off. You can mark off a long rest too, Quoin, because technically you've been unconscious for more than 8 hours.
I have been having not so sweet dreams.
You've been unconscious for 14 hours at this point.
Yes, I have been living the restless sleep of nightmares.
But no dreams either. It's just blackness. So what are you guys doing?
All right, I have an idea.
If we see the mouth, are we just knocking them out so Quoin can get the killing blow? I just want to be on the same page here before we get trigger happy.
I think in this case we should do. I think we should try and free Quoin, but I think at this point we should do whatever is necessary. I have an idea for our entrance.
All right.
We're going to probably want to just. At some point, stealth is a good option, but at some point, some of us looks at Dax, are going to just need to kind of bum rush the camp.
The camp is within 100 feet. I can get in. I can sneak in, attack the most threatening one, or survey the situation. I will make a noise when I do so, and the rest of you can run in from there.
That works.
Can I give like a light buck as to say, like, I can charge in with Dax?
No one's gonna know what that means.
They just do like a.
I have a pretty
stomp
high
and then,
animal
like, a little.
No one's gonna know what that means though.
Wasn't one of them in writing?
Kenna,
like-
just turn back. You're not going to be a horse in the fight anyway.
Whose horse is that?
Did you make an audible
All right.
horse noise like you just did?
I make a very quiet one, like a more like a snort than like a. I don't know how to make horse
I mean,
noises.
100 feet. You can hear a horse from 100 feet away.
I do like a little like
Okay.
like a negative emotional.
Make a stealth check.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
As a horse.
Yeah.
All right, it's over, guys. We're blown.
Are we?
Are we?
All right. I froze. I froze
We
the
might
middle, and all I
be.
heard is.
Hey, if
All right.
all I heard was a horse, some strangers could be traveling on the road.
Here's what we're going
100
to
feet
do.
away is not the road.
Dax.
What'd you get for your stealth check?
A 9? I could
Heard-
be a wild horse.
From 100 feet away. There's no wild horses here. Heard a horse over that way. There's probably people.
All right, let's go.
Ben, what should we be doing?
I'm going to cast Resilient Sphere around Dax. And give Dax the invincible hamster ball.
Okay.
You can now get into melee range without being attacked.
But also can't attack.
I can
Try
end
and run them
concentration as
over.
soon as Dax is in range.
Well, what are you doing? They heard a horse.
Druck's splitting from the group, taking a wide circle
Okay.
around to do any type of flanking maneuver.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait
it calls
for.
it.
I'm gonna wait for Ven and Flitz and Dax to say anything. Gonna wait for Ven to cast a spell, and then when everyone looks ready, I'm gonna charge in behind Druck.
All right, I assume Druck's doing this stealthily.
Yeah, he doesn't want anybody
Fair enough.
being near him when
Stealth
he does
check.
this.
Yeah, stealth check.
Alright. 28.
Yeah, no one sees you. Just gone.
So Ben, charge.
Well,
You guys would see like when Druck takes off.
Once Druck.
Oh no, we got some stuff going on. Sorry. You guys would see when Druck takes off that what time of year is it, Justin?
First day of spring was yesterday.
Great.
So there's still a little bit of snow, but not a lot.
So you'd see that his cloak kind of puts off this shimmering arrangement of colors that happens to match the environment. Okay. And it's almost like Predator.
Nice.
Let's try to seeing everybody just run forward. Flitz is going to slip off to the other side and try to move quietly in the underbrush.
Stealth check for you as well.
Please don't fucking turn on. I might stealth 2. It's a 10.
10? There's one passing that way. They're coming.
I'm just gonna flank off to one side so I can see Dex when they get in.
Okay. I guess the camp is 100 feet away, so.
Dax is gonna crack their knuckles, say a prayer to Bahamut for Quoin, just like, if you're up there, guide us somehow. And they're just fucking sprinting in like a hamster ball.
Okay. You all run into the campsite?
I'm staying at a distance. I'm staying at about 60 feet away.
Druck's still trying to keep an eye out for
as soon as
for
Dax,
all of the
you see
enemies.
Dax reach through, you hear ding ding ling 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 ling, the alarm go off. One of them was holding an action. Not going to shoot at Dax though, because they know what spells are. So who is in next?
I was probably in right behind Dax.
Gonna loose an arrow at the horse. Let's say sharpshooter on that too.
Alright,
oh,
yeah.
Never mind. They don't have sharpshooter. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And because this is a longbow of certain death.
Oh, fuck. Wait. Holy shit.
Yeah. That is 10 piercing damage, and you can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Alright, that's only...
Everyone roll initiative. There is no battle map because my subscription on Incarnate lapsed, and so did Roll20. So, initiative, everybody, including Quoin.
Okay. As a warhorse, what is my initiative?
You said including.
Yep, Quoin does too.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And also, anyone within 10 feet is not going to get their anyone within 10 feet of Quoin is not going to get their +1 while he's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Nice, everyone. Druck, you're first. You sneak to the side of the camp you wanted to go to. You can see everybody. You saw the dwarf loose an arrow towards the horse, hits the horse in the flank, just...
I see the Goliath.
You see the Goliath at the base of the tree holding the great sword. You see the tabaxi and the dwarf in the back of the cart. You see the burlap sack still rising and falling.
Where's the fourth?
You do not see the fourth. It's a perception check. An action to make a perception check.
I will maintain my hiddenness and attempt to see this fourth person.
Go for it.
16.
16. No sight of him.
Yeah, because if my passive perception of 27 didn't see him, then
so
I'd have to roll pretty damn good.
Passive perceptions are when you're not actively looking for something.
Yeah.
Alright, that's Druck's turn. Any bonus actions then? You're already hidden, so...
Yeah.
Does Ven drop concentration on the Resilient Sphere yet, or no?
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna drop concentration on that at the start of Dax's turn.
Okay.
Thank you, random citizen.
Right. Anyway. That's my turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a lance in my inventory.
Oh, from the competition last week. You guys wouldn't have your lances anymore. From the jousting competition.
Gotcha.
The tabaxi is going to leap off the back of the wagon, move their 40-foot movement speed towards the horse. Because, like I said, it's a small fucking campsite. It's 20 on all sides. Get right up to the horse, and they're going to go for an unarmed strike on the horse. Just punch the horse. for a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And remember, you can't regain hit points until the start of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
That is 13 bludgeoning damage with an arm strike. Just poof.
I am no longer a horse.
And
holy shit, what kind of damage is that for an unarmed strike?
Man, they really think that horse is threatening.
Oh, just wait. They're gonna.
I mean,
wait.
I'm a war horse
Just
with
wait.
19 hit points.
Just wait. They're gonna expend one of their brawler points. Homebrew fighter class. Woo! And they're gonna try to discombobulate you. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save?
So they punch you just right across the face. They just punch this horse in the face. Just poof.
Well, I'm no longer a horse when they do the second hit.
They don't do a second hit. This is for the first one.
Oh, this is part of the first hit? That's a 17.
17.
Let me double check if I need to change those stats for the warhorse, though. Warhorse. That's only a 14 as a horse.
You're discombobulated, so you're stunned until the end of your next turn.
Does that wear off when I drop my wild shape?
No, because you're stunned. Conditions don't wear off when you drop wild shape and stuff. And then its second attack is gonna bring an elbow down on you when you revert for a stun, so it's advantage, I believe.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Why you gotta keep killing me with Quoin's ex-friends?
It's fun. 15 bludgeoning damage. So.
Oh.
The horse disappears, and you're like stunned from getting punched in the face, and then elbow. Quoin, con save, please.
You got it. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Here we go. All right. How does a 14 taste?
14. You wake up in the burlap sack. You're blinded, gagged, and restrained by rope. You have your turn. It's an action to break the rope.
I'm gonna break that rope.
All right, athletics check, please, or a strength check. Just a normal strength, just a flat strength check.
Rope.
Using the DC for how to break a rope in the equipment. It's a strength check to break out your rope. You also don't have your armor on you or your weapon.
That's 20 even.
20 even. You break the rope. You're prone because you're in the sack. It's half your movement to climb out of the sack.
It's you said, I'm sorry, so it was an action to break the rope or not?
It's an action to break a rope.
And it would, okay, then I'm going to stand up.
Okay, you stand up and everyone sees the sack just rise up. The similar height to Quoin. And yeah, I guess you don't have your weapons or your armor on you. You can assume that when they drugged you in the stable, that they put it all in the chest.
Okay. Since I want to ask you if this is you can say yes or no. I am just going to start attempting to run in the bag, and I was going to roll a d4 to let you know which direction I'm running.
Go for it.
If you already know and you already have a north, south, east, west,
I
don't know which the wagon way is, but I'm going to start running.
Okay, go for
so
it. Yeah.
North, south, east, west, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So west.
West.
And I rolled a 4.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
you start sprinting.
West.
The dwarf's like, he's awake, and he's gonna use a reaction to just elbow you in the sack and try to like just get you down.
Great. Elbow me in my sack?
Yeah. While you're in the burlap, so you guys see the burlap sack start like running and hits the side of the wagon and topples over the side. Just.
I think I've seen this Austin Powers movie.
But a 10 doesn't hit Quoin, so goes to elbow you and you're in the sack. So you're still blinded.
Clang!
You still got the blindfold and you're still gagged. But it's not an action to remove those. But yeah, you just over the side.
It's not an action to remove those?
Just the rope. So you're just like over the side. Now you're prone again as you flip over the side. Just. Anything else?
If you said it's not an action to take those off.
Okay.
Then I would probably try wrestling those off.
Because you're still in the sack, I'll say you're still technically blinded, though.
Yeah, I don't see anything outside.
But you're no longer gagged. You can talk now. But everyone just sees the bag go.
Cowards!
Okay. You hear Quoin yell from the bag on the ground. Alright. All right, let's go. Everyone, who's all like in the campsite? Would you say? I know Kenna is, Dax is, Flitz isn't, Druck isn't, Ven isn't. But someone can see Ven.
Now that Quoin's awake, remember your +1s within 10 feet.
Yeah, if you're within 10 feet. No one would be within 10 feet yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ven does a math 21 hit.
Yeah.
You see a crossbow bolt come out of one of the trees just towards you. Druck, you can now see where the mouth is perched up in a tree.
Excellent.
Up in the branches, they have 3/4 cover.
Cool.
So, Ven. Let's see here. 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a con save.
Oh boy.
And how does this work? Oh, sorry, that would have been with advantage because they're an assassin. They have assassinate. Okay. What'd you get on that?
15 on the con save.
Any hit. Okay, you're not surprised, so that's good. So it's not a crit. You succeed against the poison, but you do take sneak attack because assassinate. So on top of that piercing,
advantage.
Yeah. On top of the piercing, you take. It didn't roll the dice right. It rolled 4d6, but they have more than that. Okay, one sec. You take 23 additional piercing damage.
Oh!
From the sneak attack, and from the poison, you take 12 instead of 24. It's just.
Oh yeah, that was just over half my health. No big deal.
All right.
I'm actually at 18 hit points now.
Dex.
Oh wait, real quick. I mean, not that it matters. Let me just real quick.
Concentration.
Try to make that concentrate.
Right.
That'll count as the same damage, right? So that was a total of 44 points of damage.
So that's you need 22.
Yeah, let's see if I can nat 20. I got a 21. Bro.
Oh, it gone.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's Dax's turn anyway. I was gonna draw it, so.
Everyone, the Tabaxi is fighting Kenna. They'd be within 5 feet. The dwarf who's in the back of the wagon is 15 feet away. The Goliath is 15 feet away, and the mouth is up in a tree about 40 feet.
Okay, so literally as soon as the sphere goes, it's just like it looks like you know when like you like peel an orange, it like falls away. You just see Dax holding the sword, and it's just like they're pissed. They're just like they fucking took Quoin, and they are going to rage. So I need the dude that's fighting Kenna, the Goliath, and the other dude to make intelligence saves.
Okay. The Tabaxi got a 6.
Okay, fails, cool beans.
So they're stunned. Nice. He got stunned.
And they take
the Goliath
6 psychic damage.
Okay. The Goliath got a 15.
They fail.
They also take
They're
they take the same damage. It's not rolled
Oh, cool.
separately.
They're all gonna take 6.
All right, 6 to him. 6 to the bruise. All right, 6. I have to get to the dwarf too in a second. And the dwarf, fails. They're all stunned. The 3 of them are stunned.
Until the end of their next turn.
Yeah, nice.
Nice! Look at me doing something helpful and constructive.
But you can get up to any of them with your movement, so.
The one that's right, because the one by Kenna's right by me, right?
Yeah, they're the Sphinx-looking Tabaxi, hairless Tabaxi.
The hairless-looking cat. I have Quoin sword in my hand, and I am gonna try to, cut them up like Swiss cheese.
Okay, go for it.
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Go for it. Advantage because they're stunned, so you don't need to go reckless.
With advantage, that's 21.
That hits.
So, this is gonna be... Oh, max damage... No. Yes? Yeah, so... 13 damage plus...
Okay.
3 from rage, so that's 16 damage.
Total. Yeah.
And then for the second attack... That's gonna be 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that's gonna be 10 damage total, including rage.
Alrighty, cool. Anything else? Oh, that's your turn. You can't do anything else.
Yeah, we're just
all right.
chill on there.
The dwarf is no longer stunned at the end of his turn. Ven. Your turn.
Simple turn. Greater invisibility.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to move.
Yep.
I'm basically just gonna move like around the group of trees, like gonna keep the same distance, but just not be right next to where I was.
Okay.
Is it like tall grass around here?
It's about 2 feet tall.
Okay. Is that like surrounding the whole area?
Everywhere but the campsite.
Okay, so it extends out pretty far too?
Yeah. The entire forest, basically.
Okay.
Except where the dragon is, like, laying. Yeah.
Okay. How obvious is it, like, when I'm moving, like, where I am?
Pretty
still?
obvious. You can see people can see the grass kind of, like, moving.
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is, with my 30 feet of movement, I'm going to move 30 feet, or I'm going to move 20 feet around, and then I'm going to, or 25 feet around, and then I'm going to, like, stop and then double back 5 feet, like, while the grass is still, like, moving from my movement.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alright, Flitz, you're on the side of the campsite where you would see Ven. You can see the grass kind of like moving in your direction. Just and you don't know who it is because your passive perception's 9. You don't know who it could be.
Real bad.
Right. And also you're not hidden either from your... No, but that's you. You can see the campsite. You're about 10 feet out of it.
Did I see the person shooting from the tree?
Yeah. Yeah, because it revealed their position.
All right, gonna keep away from whoever's coming after me.
Okay.
Gonna keep on running.
Ven, you
toward...
see Flitz look towards you, and then.
So Flitz is gonna try to run in the direction, like, trying to almost run. Oh God. Perpendicular with where Quoin's headed, so that he wants to try to hit. Perpendicular is where you hit, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you're running into the campsite then.
So yeah, he's gonna move, and as he's moving, he's breathing really fast. He's gonna quicken spell a magic missile, and he's pretty much gathering each of the missiles like these little breathy energy forces. He's gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Nice.
And he's gonna throw them at the dude in the tree.
Fuck yeah, so
the person in the tree.
Can't miss. So roll damage. Just
as these magic missiles just
fly up into the tree. Just...
So 15.
Okay. Isn't it weird how magic missile is the damage for every single dart? Anyways, 15 damage total.
3 and then 3rd level adds 2, right? Yeah. So 15. Yeah.
Okay. You just hear them go. Ah, what the fuck?
And
up to the tree. Like the spray of like the spray of a Tommy gun. Just.
Kenna's looking pretty not okay.
Flitz is going. Kenna's 70 of 89.
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Oh, okay.
And you can't see Ven.
Ven's the worst.
Can't see Ven though.
Yeah.
That's why you can't see me,
right?
Because no one else can either.
All right, so yeah, just going to.
Also, the campsite is 20 feet on either side.
Oh, we haven't seen the Goliath yet, have we?
He's standing up against a tree. He's about, if you run into the campsite, he'd be about 10 feet on your left. Tabaxi's 10 feet on your right. Yeah. The dwarf is in the back of the cart, stunned.
All right, seeing the dazed-looking dwarf, he's going to throw, kind of grabbing the air again, very much gathering up. He's going to throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at the dwarf.
Go for it. Wait, can you do that?
That's a natural 20.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is Magic Missile a bonus action?
He quickens spell.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
So that's a natural 20 for...
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, ouch.
And these are all advantage.
It's 19.
Okay. Oh. Just
for the first.
Yeah, these are all advantage because of being stunned.
Yep.
Just boom.
And don't fuck with my friends. It's 22 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Yeah.
Okay, for an additional. Ooh, that's not that great. For 6.
6. Nice. Oh, he's no longer stunned actually because the stun broke on him. But whatever, I don't care.
So, oh god, part of my meta magic too, because I fucking forget that I have this. Because I use meta magic to do the magic missile. Flitz is going to the gift of the elemental air. His little medallion is going to kind of begin to expand, and he's going to be able to fly about 60 feet. He's going to fly to like the other side, like trying to get by Quoin.
You can see Quoin 5 feet over the western side of the wagon, to the left side of the wagon, just sprawl
So he's
down.
going to pretty much go, whew,
Okay, cool.
and like land right at Quoin.
All right.
Quoin. It's Flitz.
Kenna.
I am stunned. However,
You are.
my crystal has the Cathadium sickness at the end of each long rest. I haven't had a long rest. Never mind.
That's right.
I thought it was at every
Nope.
dawn.
Nope, long rest.
Nope, never mind. I was gonna try to fail that save in case something happened, but never mind.
Yeah, you're stunned until the end of your next turn.
Yep.
So,
Oh, they said beginning of.
Nope. And at the end of this turn, you're no longer stunned.
Yes.
That'll bring us to the Goliath, who is also stunned. End of his turn, no longer stunned. There is one of them still. The Tabaxi is still stunned, but the Goliath and the dwarf are no longer stunned. Just shakes out of it, just in time to see a little gnome go. He's like, "What the fuck?" All right, cool. Druck, you're still hidden in the grass. You can now see the mouth, who just got peppered by magic missiles.
Great. Because I'm hidden, I'm going to attack with advantage, and because of sharpshooter, cover doesn't mean anything
That's
to
correct.
him, so the AC bonus does not count.
Yep.
And I will try to hit them with a Crimson Arc
Go for it.
crossbow.
With advantage. Yes, because that's higher than their passive perception.
That is a 29 to hit.
And are you using sharpshooter or no?
I'm not using
Okay, so
sharpshooter.
29 definitely hits. Just everyone just sees this bolt of crackling red energy just and hit him in the tree. Just go for it.
Yeah. It's one of those times where if I say I'm using sharpshooter, then I miss.
Yeah. And unfortunately, you got to specify. Yeah, you got to specify it before you make the roll. Yeah.
So that is 8 lightning damage.
Okay.
And 29 piercing damage.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Then right after that happens, I'm not even gonna, like, right as it fires, I'm pretty much, like, intuitively know that I hit. I'm not gonna see it hit the target. I'm just gonna roll out, change position, use my movement to just go wherever the fuck I want, I think.
Okay, sure, yeah.
And be about 40 feet away from all of the mess. And bonus action hide.
Go for it.
Oh, sorry, Justin. The dwarf took an additional 4 thunder damage.
Cool, thank you.
For my
That's right.
King's Wrath.
That's right.
Or 22.
You hope you're hidden. Alrighty. The Bruise, the Tabaxi. Quoin, you can hear the voice of the Bruise just come out of the stun and go, "Ugh! Where's the Tiefling? I am hungry." End of their turn. Quoin, you're prone on the ground in the sack. You're muted.
What would it take to get out of the sack?
It's just half movement to get out of the sack.
And I'm on the ground.
Yeah, so
then
you crawl out.
Oh, so it would be. Okay, so to get out of the sack and to get on my feet would be all my movement.
All your movement, yeah. And you have no armor or no weapons on you.
Okay, if it's the only thing I can do this turn, it's gonna look fucking sweet.
Do you have Misty Step? I think Misty Step requires Misty Step. You have to see the spot. Never mind.
Well, I mean, I could also. You know what? I'm gonna use half my movement to get out of the sack.
Okay, you crawl out. Everyone sees Quoin crawl out of the burlap sack. No armor.
Oh
no
no!
weapons.
This is a.
Okay, cool.
Slicing it in half with my claws.
Okay.
And ripping it open.
Being bird out of the sack.
So I'm on prone. Rip the sack open.
Looking around, I think Flitz.
You see Flitz
is there?
Kenna and Dax, but Flitz is like right over top of you.
Okay. Flitz is right over top of me. And I could probably see the dwarf from this angle.
Yeah,
yes?
he's like currently just he's in the cart, 5 feet away in the cart wagon.
5 feet away in the cart.
Yeah, right by the chest where you can assume all of your stuff is.
Oh, okay. Great. Then.
And you look around and you're not wearing your vestments either. Those were taken off.
Okay. So, at your suggestion, you've done this to yourself. I'm going to.
Yeah, you did.
Misty step up, 90 feet, straight above.
In the air.
The dwarf, yes, 90 feet in the air, and
cool as fuck.
Hold my ankles and point my sharp little knees directly down at that dwarf's head, and just.
Oh, sick! That's sick. That's sick.
Full on knees straight dropping down, right on top of that, that dwarf's dome.
And you get pack tactics because Flitz is within 5 feet. So. Just dive on him. That's
Quoin meteor.
So yeah,
I'm taking the air behind Quoin
unarmed
and like
strike, and I
pulling
do allow smites on unarmed strikes because that's stupid that you can't. So you can smite with your knees as you come falling out of the sky.
If this dwarf is not obliterated at the end of this, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Just pop.
All right, so it's an unarmed strike. All right, and
you can smite
if this hits, I would like just a little bit of flavor attention for this.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Nah, it's not gonna hit. That's 11.
11 doesn't hit. You just clock him in the side of the head with your knees.
Or he just catches me. Damn it!
Yeah, sure. He catches you out of the air. Just poof. You're not grappling. He just grabs you and just like drops you in the cart. Just poof. You know what? Actually, he wasn't expecting you to do that. Advantage on the roll. Because you already got advantage because of pack tactics. That's right.
Oh no, I didn't roll the other hit.
Yeah, pack tactics.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Yeah, you get 2 attacks, so you get 2 knees to bring down.
But also advantage.
The dice are telling a tale.
And is that what the advantage was?
I missed. 11 was the biggest one.
Okay, so. Wait, what?
You have 2 attacks, but both were at advantage.
Oh, well then I'm going to attack one more time for each knee.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is the advantage roll.
Come on!
I believe I gave you DM inspiration too. That you have
one of them's gonna get it.
Oh!
So 22.
That hits. So what's your unarmed strike damage?
Unarmed strike damage is 2.
Okay, so he takes 2 bludgeoning damage, and are you smiting with that knee?
Yeah, well, I absolutely am going to smite. But I want to make just a. Could I make a small flavor request?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I would like, if I'm falling down and I've just got the one knee, I want to rear it back, and as it makes impact, there's a shiny anime sort of
oh fuck yeah, cool.
But you kind of, everyone swears that they see platinum.
Okay, cool.
Coming out of that knee.
There's platinum coins beep, 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 beep.
Okay, well now we're getting
like Scott Pilgrim, just anyways.
Oh my god. All right, so that smite is going to be a second level smite.
Okay, because I think it's real dumb that you can't smite with your fists.
Not?
Not in the verbiage. Melee weapon attack.
Yeah.
I think unarmed attacks count as a melee weapon.
Jeremy
attack,
Crawford
don't
and
they?
whatever they said you can't do it on melee attack on unarmed strikes. But fuck it,
Okay,
yes, you
well
can.
they're frequently wrong about their
of
own
course they are.
games, so.
Everyone is.
So that's what, 3d8 or 4d8?
The 3d8.
Okay.
For the knee. Just kill him.
Yeah,
with the knee.
from 90 feet up. Is there any falling damage added to that as well?
Oh, you have wings, so no.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Unless you choose to plummet and you get momentum on it, but no.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
No, there's no. This is a no wings.
Then there will be 9d6 bludgeoning damage. 9d6.
9d6 bludgeoning damage on both of us.
Yeah. But Ven
Bring
can't
it
see
on.
you falling. But Featherfall would reduce the momentum, so.
Right. No,
Yeah.
this is
I
absolutely.
also don't have Featherfall prepared today.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Quoin, so how much was it for the smite?
So it was 13 damage for the smite, so that brings it to a total of 15 damage.
He's looking hurt with that knee. Just slow-mo, like a couple of his teeth fly out. And from the impact, you know what? Make a dexterity saving throw because you're landing on a creature from this height, so you would both split the damage.
All right, let's do
actually,
it. So
there is no save for this. You both would split the fall damage, actually. So,
great.
Wow. Okay, you both take 12 additional bludgeoning damage.
Great.
So he goes from, he's just like, oh! You know what? You came from 90 feet. He also gets knocked prone from that. Just.
Yes.
Cool as fuck. All right. And you can see a chest. You can see some of your like equipment sticking out the edges of the chest, but it is locked. So your weapon, your armor, you can assume your equipment are in there. But again, your vestments are not on.
Yeah.
All right. Skin breaks to the mouth. Gonna point a finger at Dax from up in the tree, and just say, "Grovel."
No. Dax
No.
is. So, like, I can see him,
No,
correct?
no.
Barely.
They can see that they're going to attempt to hit me with an attack, so.
Not an attack.
Not an attack.
No, wisdom saving throw, please.
No, my plan. It's ruined.
No.
You're close to the cart, right?
It's not gonna help.
No.
It's not gonna help.
Dax. When does this? How long does this last? 1 round. Okay. You just lay on the ground. Prone. Command is such a good spell.
It really is.
Alright, that lasts for 1 round, so I think that lasts until your turn.
I guess that makes sense.
That's the action you do on your turn, yeah.
Oh, that's the action you do on your turn. Never mind, you'll do it on your turn.
Mm-hmm. It takes up your turn, yeah. That's what makes it good.
Sorry. Yep, that's right. Thank you. Does that? What do they got as a bonus action?
I think it's Dax's turn next, though.
Yep, it is. They're gonna leap through the tree into another tree and attempt to hide in another tree. Bonus action hide. I guess everyone's passive perception. There's a lot of people looking. 26. Druck is the only one who sees them.
Oh.
Fucking that cloak is fun. Wait till it keeps boosting your stuff. Anyways, Dax, on your turn, use your action to lay down.
So I can use a bonus action still?
No.
No. Okay.
It's you drop prone and end your turn is like specifically what it
turn.
says.
Okay.
The target falls prone and then ends its turn, so you just lay down on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fun, right? Alright. The dwarf is prone.
It's like the skip card in Uno.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's a first level spell.
Yeah, the dwarf bonus half movement stands up. Ugh. Oh wait, hold on. I don't think they have to. No, they have the mobile feat. That's about it. Alright. Half movement to stand up, sees Quoin just like... He's not going to use a longbow in short range. He's going to bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on Quoin. Oh. actually have to cast it. Okay. Cast it.
I feel like Quoin literally the music in his head is just the Guile
Nice.
fight music.
Nice. And then he's gonna go. He can't use his bow, so he's just gonna go to hit you with the bow and an unarmed strike, just like whack you in the head with it. 9, 10, 11 does not hit though, right? When you're not wearing armor.
Nope.
So he just like goes to hit you with the bow, but he's still kind of stunned from your like knee drop, and he's just like, oh.
Just like bat it out of the way.
And then he's gonna leap over the side of the cart because he has mobile. He doesn't provoke any opportunity attacks from you, so he's gonna over the side of the cart.
Okay.
All right, Ven, Flitz, you're on deck.
Okay. Ven is going to. So who all can I see right now?
You can see the eyes, the dwarf. I said their name. You can see the dwarf, and you can see the Goliath and the Tabaxi, and all of your friends and all of your friends but Druck. The dwarf has from you. The dwarf would have 3/4 cover because he's behind the wagon. The wagon's got slats in it.
Is he in the wagon or behind the wagon?
He's behind it.
Yeah, that's fun. I don't particularly care about his cover. I'm going for him. Here comes the Hand of Armathnin, subtle spell, so I don't have to use any verbal components, so no one can hear or see where I am.
Cool.
And just a big golden hand just appears behind him as he's going to go for the grapple.
Bigby's hand?
Yep.
Alright. What's he have to do here? Save? What kind of save is it?
It is, I believe it's just...
It's like it's resisting a grapple, right? Acrobatics or athletics?
It's just a grapple, yeah.
It's going acrobatics. He's a ranger.
Okay.
14.
Alright, I'm going to roll my strength, but add 8 to this because it has a +8 strength, and it has advantage because he's smaller than medium.
Yeah. So
he is medium.
Golden hand
That's a 24.
Oh yeah. Just his golden hand just appears and grapples the dwarf. He's like, oh, what the fuck is this?
I will not
Quoin, you can see this
laugh
massive
at him
golden
because that
hand
will give
just
away my position.
wrap around the dwarf. You can't see the dwarf through the hand.
And nobody else would, or everybody else would recognize what Ven used on Kenna during the wrestling match, but Quoin wouldn't because he wasn't there.
Yeah. This is Quoin's first time seeing. No, this is not Quoin's first time seeing this. Yes, it is. No,
oh, hey, and I have a bonus action.
You do.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to crush.
Fuck yeah! Go for it. That's an attack roll, right?
No, it just does it.
Shh.
As a bonus action, I can just do damage to a creature it has grappled.
That's so cool. Fucking go for it.
Like heat metal, right?
All right.
Similar?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I mean, it still has to like maintain the grapple, but it takes a
for it.
bonus action. But yeah.
Go for it. Bigby's hand is like one of my
that
favorite spells.
it's so good. It's 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you just hear a grunt and you hear some bones crunch and like a little spurt of blood squirts out the side of the hands, but he's still alive.
Oh god.
Concentration check on Hunter's Mark. He still has Hunter's Mark up though. Just he's like, ah!
You're.
Yeah, it's like
the funny thing is it's like while the hand. Oh, that's right. While the hand is grappling the hurt, because you can, because it takes on subsequent turns it takes a bonus action to do stuff with it. But that's right. I can just not do stuff and just keep crushing.
So that's
but that's my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Flitz, you were hovering over Quoin, and you saw Quoin misty step up in there and fall down and just deliver some knees to this dwarf. You can no longer see the dwarf. The dwarf technically has, I'm gonna say because he's medium, he's a small creature, he's smaller. He has full cover from the Bigby's hand, which is not a problem because the Bigby's hand can just go. So you can see the Goliath, you can see the Goliath, and you can see the Tabaxi.
All right. Can I clamber up on top of the cart?
It'll be half movement to do that.
That's perfectly okay.
You're in.
I want a better view of everybody.
Yeah, you're 5 feet higher up in the air. Well,
okay.
Maybe like 3 feet higher in the air, but yeah, you're up in the air. Well, ish.
So,
unless you use your flying speed to do it, then you don't have to clamber up.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to.
You can see this massive locked chest in the back.
Flitz is going to. He's going to quicken.
Quoin would be right beside you.
Perfect. He's going to quicken another spell, and he's going to take the wind and kind of create like this undulating until you start to see the like small sparks of electricity form, and he is going to quicken spell a witch bolt at the Goliath. He's
Go
just going
for
to
it.
throw this line of lightning.
Goliath hasn't been able to do anything yet.
Oh god. I'm looking. 16 to
16
hit?
hits though.
Okay, so it's 3d12 lightning damage for 12. And there's an arc of lightning that Flitz is kind of holding on to and grabbing, and as he does, he takes his other hand and he begins to create 2 more Eldritch Blasts,
Hell
and he's
yeah.
going to throw them right at the same target. Right
Nice.
at the Goliath again.
Hell yeah. You guys
Ooh,
are
Birdie throw
doing
almost
really
3
well.
points. Oh. Okay, 1 second. Okay. So for the first one, that is 26.
Oh, of course. He's just he's like currently in the process of like shaking from it being electrocuted and just
He
burst Eldritch
takes
Blast.
11 force
Oh.
damage and 4 thunder damage.
Oh, he's looking hurt, and he hasn't been
Second
able to do anything.
Great, 17. I think that hits. as
Oh,
well.
that hits, yeah. Just
That is another 11 force damage.
do you deal an additional thunder or no?
No. It's only on the.
Yeah, he's
first.
looking he's looking hurt, real hurt too.
And he's gonna maintain that lightning, that arc between them.
Hell yeah. So, wow, these guys are getting just ruined today, which is great.
That is.
Awesome. That's your turn? Alright,
Yep.
Kenna. You're no longer stunned. There's a backseat in front of you as well, getting ready to square up again.
Uh-huh.
Your
I'm
turn.
gonna look at the tabaxi, smile. Can they make a con save for me, please?
Why do they need to make a con save?
Because I'm casting frostbite in the center of their chest.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. 18 plus...
Ah!
18 plus 8, 26. Just
Okay.
looks down at it and just like wipes off the little bits of frost that formed on their skin. Just
Bonus action, Misty step into the tree line.
okay. Cool. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. That's gonna bring us to the Goliath, who finally gets to do something. He's gonna walk up to the prone other Goliath, look down, and go. Rake the great sword across his chest. Probably a bad thing to do when he's this low on health. Oh, that was such a bad idea. He's looking bad after that. And you can see the great sword gets wreathed in fire. And he's gonna make 2 attacks on the prone Dax.
When Dax sees that and they're attempting to do that, Dax is looking up at them, and with their reaction, that tabaxi is the hairless tabaxi is still there, right?
Yeah.
Because like the hairless tabaxi, and then it's the
What reaction are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing, and I hope it. Wait, there's a tabaxi. Is it the gnome? No.
No,
Not that
tabaxi.
The
and you
dwarf
can't-
is inside
You
the
can't see the
hand.
dwarf. You can only see the tabaxi.
Okay, as they go to
And the Goliath.
swing, you just see Dax, and it looks like these creepy tentacles try to envelop Dax and also the tabaxi at the same time. And I need an intelligence saving throw from them.
18.
Shit. Okay. And then you see it, but then it looks like something wrong happened, and then it stops.
Okay, mark it off. You're one use of that. And then it's just gonna. He's like, what was that? And then just 2 attacks. Okay, with advantage. The first one is a 17.
That hits.
Okay. You take 13 slashing damage, reduced
to
to
half?
6.
So-
Because he'd still be raging, I think.
Yeah.
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 Second attack is a 15.
Yeah, that just hits.
Max damage. 17 slashing damage reduced to
8.
7. No, yeah, 8. It'd be 8. So does... Oh, plus... I forgot, because they have their Crimson Write-Up. Which would be...
Is it a
6 fire damage on the first one.
Ow.
And 6 fire damage on the second. So just...
That's disgusting.
Just plunges the greatsword down twice in your chest. The greatsword hurts a lot, and it feels magical.
And it feels like I'm gonna take that hippity hoppity. It's gonna be my property.
I forgot to do Great Weapon Master on those.
Oh no.
Druck, you're hidden again. You can see the mouth has leapt into a different tree and is readying their crossbow for their turn. You can see the Goliath. It looks like shit standing over Dax and just walloping into Dax with their greatsword. You can't see the dwarf anymore. You can see the tabaxi.
Druck sees what's happening to Dax, and it's like, they're fine.
Yeah.
And then aims at the mouth.
Okay, go for it. With advantage on this one, too.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah. Okay, that's a 24.
Oh, that hits.
Hit.
Yep. Oh, mouth. I keep forgetting you have stuff.
I'll do. So, lightning damage first is 5.
Alright.
And then piercing damage is 32.
Fuck! Looking hurt. Just they look where you just shot from. They see you.
Can I, because of Druck shot, can I now see where the mouth is?
Everybody can.
Sweet.
Especially since it's like red lightning.
Yeah. But yeah, they have 3/4 cover. But yeah, Druck's having. Alright,
And then I'm gonna do my movement and bonus action to
go for it.
Hide again.
Yeah, advantage because you got the hood up still.
Okay. Here we go. 28.
Oh, yeah. The only person that sees... You wouldn't even see yourself hide.
Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna bring
Where am I?
That's gonna bring us to the Tabaxi, who's looking down at the Goliath. He's like... He's just gonna turn away, hop into the back of the cart, and start beating on Flitz. You know
I feel
what?
like you'd have to go through Quoin first.
You're both within
right?
5 feet of each other, so he's just gonna go for Flitz. You're side by
There.
side, yeah. Yeah. And he's gonna use one of his brawler points, because this is a fun class that homebrew class that I made up. Actually, he's not gonna use one yet. He's gonna go to punch Flitz in the face, just like square on the nose. 18 to hit.
He watches as the person jumps up and panics, and he throws his hand forward, and the air before him just creates this solid force, this shield. He's gonna cast shield.
Oh, what does that bring your AC to?
21.
Fuck! He's like, bounces off. He's like, and he's gonna go for another punch with a second attack. Fuck, 13 or 12. Just bonus action. What can you do as a bonus
From behind
action?
the shield.
Action surge.
Damn it.
And just 2 more punches. 26 on the second, or on that first one. Okay, yeah. So he breaks through the wind. He breaks wind and punches you in the face for 10 bludgeoning damage. Just whack. And
I'm gonna roll a con save.
Yeah.
For my. I just fucking made it. I roll a 10.
And he's going to expend a Brawler's Point for a bonus action. On a bonus action, rather. So he still gets 2 attacks, but he's going to do both and then do this. So while he's... Yeah, so the next attack to hit, miss... Oh, wait. So he's going to do another punch, and then he's going to use his Brawler's Point. 27 to hit.
Yeah.
For 10 bludgeoning, so whack, whack.
Ow, ow.
And then he's going to do... Yeah, and then expend a Brawler's Point to do grapple and toss.
Lightning fades.
And I need you to make to initiate an athletics contest. So athletics check.
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
3.
23. So he picks you up and just tosses you 5 feet over the side of the wagon. And you land prone, just poof. This is a homebrew subclass if anyone wants to play it next campaign. Anyways, monk mixed with fighter. It's very fun. Quoin, you're up. He just saw this tabaxi leap up, who he recognizes the bruise, and go punch, and then just chuck Flitz over the side of the wagon. And he looks down at you and goes, "Hello again, whelp." Oh wait, no, sorry. "Hello again, Reach." Was it?
Did you kill her?
Smiles. Yes. And she tasted
bonus action
delicious.
I don't even. It's all white noise. It's just.
Yep. Cool.
Like whatever he's. It just is all.
Okay.
Like the fucking Kill Bill music.
Excellent. You
Casting Spirit Shroud.
Oh shit! I forgot to roll
as a bonus
no,
action.
Okay, Spirit Shroud. Yep.
Spirit Shroud. So, whoops. I already rolled it. All right. And I'm going to use my wings to crouch down and jump up for a headbutt.
Okay, go make an unarmed strike.
All right.
With no longer with tactics. Yeah, no. Flitz, Flitz got thrown 5 feet.
5 feet.
Flitz got thrown 5 feet away, so you have pack tactics on this.
All right.
Tossed out of the way. Yes. Pack tactics.
So, rolling that first attack, which comes to a 21.
Oh, the headbutt hits. First just whack.
Just whack. I am going to use
unarmed strike damage.
Oh yeah, 2 unarmed strike damage plus regular smite.
Yep.
Which is 2, I believe. 2d8.
Yes. Yep.
And then since I have the shroud on, that's another 8. So that's 10 right now. Plus 2 is 12, and then the 8 for the shroud damage.
Nice. They're looking hurt after that headbutt.
Which is going to be radiant damage. It's going to say cold
Yep.
damage, but it's going to be radiant. So 2. So then another 2 damage. That's a total of 14 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Which is, just down and whack! And then this is going to be a pointy elbow right to the bridge of the nose.
Go for it.
A whack!
Nice. I hope you kill everyone with just your unarmed strikes. That'd be so cool.
I've been watching the Raid Redemption lately.
Yeah.
So.
Hell yeah, so good. Is that the one where you kill somebody on like a broken piece of door on the ground?
Yeah, it's one of the most jarring kills I've ever seen in a movie.
So
18.
Good. 18 hits.
18 hits. So that's
whack. Yeah, cool as fuck.
2 more, and then another smite.
Hell yeah.
Another level 1 smite,
yep.
And then
Spirit Shroud.
So that's 9. So we're at 11 now, and then I'm gonna roll shroud damage. So that shroud damage.
This is all strength
11
stuff too. This is wild. Yeah.
Plus 3, so that's 14. That's those 3 are
beating the shit out of this.
Yeah, radiant damage. Yeah, so it's just flying up and just whack, whack. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
It's right on the bridge of the nose, immediately causing eyes to water.
Fucking so cool. All right. You can see the mouth is scanning. You can't see. No one else can see the mouth. Druck. You can see the mouth. Oh no, they can now because you hit them. Yeah. Yes. Scanning the tree line, looking for you. Oh, Dax is still prone. Assessing the threat. Grovel. Dax, wisdom save. Or actually, no, it wouldn't be grovel. It would be halt.
Say, isn't Dax still prone?
I'm still prone.
It's gonna be halt. So on your turn, you move and don't take any actions. So
13.
13. You halt on your turn. And they're gonna leap into another tree and make a stealth check as a bonus action. And who all has a passive perception above 19? Druck, you see them hide again in a tree. Just Dax, you spend your turn halting on the ground.
Does my brain feel weird or anything?
No, you just feel compelled to do that.
Okay.
The dwarf is in the big beast's hand. He's like, "Ah, let me out!" He's gonna try to break out.
Okay.
He's gonna use acrobatics to try to break out. Oh wait, he has to use athletics, doesn't he?
No, he can use acrobatics.
Okay,
it's
cool.
because it's escaping a grapple.
16 plus 5.
Ooh, 21. Let's see. First roll is a 27.
He's like trying to get out, and you hear like from him like trying to force it. You hear like one of his like another like as he like hurts one of his bones, I guess. Bonus action. What can he do as a bonus action in here? Nothing. All right. Ven.
Let off a cute little toot.
Yeah, we'll see. Ven. Oh no. What are you doing?
He's gonna take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
He had 14. How do you want to do this?
Can I do it non-lethally?
No.
Oh wait, do we? So okay, I was gonna say from listening to this, does it sound like these are not mind-controlled people? These are like
they're definitely not. You guys are definitely not mind control. But also,
oh, okay, then
I'm saying you're actively crushing somebody with a giant hand. Also, you cannot do that non-lethally.
Fair. So then just crushes until pulp comes out from between the fingers.
All right, and you can just see like meaty pulp come out between the fingers. Some of it like drips out the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a dandelion, the head goes.
While Ven himself is shaking his hand off because it mimics my hand motions. So the big bee's hand is just shaking onto the like this, so that it just like trying to get the gore off. And I realize you can all see that because greater invisibility is a concentration spell, and so is Big Beast's hand.
Yeah.
What isn't a concentration spell is mirror image. So as Ven is walking 30 feet towards the clearing and just shaking the gore off his hand, just 4 other Vens just appear around him, also just like doing the same motion.
Cool. I see the whiz. Oh no, never mind. What? All right, cool. Well, that's the dwarf taken care of. Nice. He did not go out peacefully. That's it. It's your turn, Ven?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, so when Flitz got thrown over the side, he would have been thrown directly under the big bee's hand. So Flitz, you're just doused in gore.
Cool.
It's your turn, prone on the ground. You can see the dwarf, bits of them. You can see their heads sailing off into the forest from the force of just like the hand. While prone, you cannot see anybody else on this side of the wagon.
Prone really doesn't matter because as a bonus action, Flitz is kind of, as he landed, he kind of rolled to his stomach, and the blood is just dripping from his nose, his much larger, redder nose now, and he's going to use a bonus action elemental gift as the wind begins to coalesce around him, and he's just going to start to hover, and he's just going to fly up 30 feet.
Okay.
His posture and how he looks is very not Flitz. He's very tense, as he seems to just snatch like the open air, and he's going to take an Eldritch Blast and he's going to throw it at the Goliath.
Okay. Who's currently in the process of just like beating the shit out of Dax with his greatsword. It looks like the greatsword is half slashing, but mostly bludgeoning in the way it works. But it's all slashing damage.
15 to hit?
15 just hits.
Alright, so that is not great damage. 11.
How do you want to do this?
It's aimed right at the head.
The head just pops like a watermelon.
And he's going to shift just in the air. He's going to slow turn, and he's going to look at that tabaxi that pummeled him. And with the distraction of Quoin, he's going to snatch another bit of the air, and he's going to just throw the second Eldritch Blast at the tabaxi.
The Goliath's like body like stumbles for a bit and then just.
That's not going to hit though.
11 misses the tabaxi.
11.
Yeah, misses. Anything else?
His blood is just dripping out of his face. He doesn't look go lucky Flitz anymore right now.
Yeah, that leaves the tabaxi in the mouth hopping through the trees. All right, Kenna. You can see the tabaxi in the back of the wagon.
Could I have been on my in between rounds? Could I have been like watching the mouth, and could I have seen which direction he went?
No.
Like not necessarily where he's hiding.
Be your passive perception.
Okay. So it's the tabaxi still up?
In the back
Goliath's
of
down?
the Goliath just got its head popped.
Okay.
The dwarf got crushed to death. And the tabaxi is in the process of getting the shit beaten out of them by an unarmed Quoin.
Okay. I don't want to steal Quoin's thunder. But I want to do something in this fight instead of just running away and getting stunned.
No, be you, Kenna. Do it.
So yeah, I'm just gonna Toll the Dead on the tabaxi, wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Yep.
Cathadium crystal, baby.
That's a 11.
That's a fail. That's 2d12. It doesn't let me automatically roll 2d12, so I'm gonna roll them in person. 6. That's 20 necrotic damage.
Oh,
damage, boys.
They're looking real bad. They're just like
Yeah.
a torrent of blood just ooze out of their eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Just as they clutch the side of their head.
Yeah.
Fuck. These people are getting absolutely murdered. Anything else?
Muted Kate.
Just checking my bonus actions real quick. Is anyone looking rough as far as hit points?
You can see me now. You can
I
see
can
me
see
now.
Ben. I'm gonna do a third level healing word on Ben.
But which Ven is it?
You're really
Friendly
gonna do
spells.
this to me?
I mean, realistically.
Targets you with an attack.
Realistically, it should
This is
function that way,
healing.
though, but whatever.
Mhm. We all just like form up and like unify into one when we notice the spell coming.
13 hit
Yeah,
points.
Yeah, Ben, you get 13 hit points.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Unless.
If you say I healed the wrong Ben, Justin, I'm gonna fly to Canada.
Anything? That's your
Fuck
turn.
yeah, buddy!
So that's your turn. Druck.
And then Brittany will bail me out of jail.
Druck.
Um.
Oh, sorry. Anything else? Action, bonus action.
Yeah, I can't by any chance spend my movement to try to find the mouth.
No.
Can I?
No.
No. Cool. I'm
It's
just
not
gonna
how
stay
stealth
in the
checks
trees.
work.
I'm
Alright.
gonna stay in the trees.
Druck, you can see the mouth. You're the only one who saw them.
Yeah. How is, based on the times that they've moved 3 or 4 times now, is there a pattern to the direction they're heading
Nope.
when they do that?
It's erratic.
Okay. All right. And so they aren't like looking to one way or the other. Okay.
Nope.
Cool. I'll just go for an attack then. And they didn't see me, so advantage.
Yep.
Okay. 29 to hit.
Oh yeah, that of course it is. Now everybody sees where the mouth is in the tree.
Alright, and that is lightning damage first. Ooh, 11.
Nice. Yep.
11 lightning damage, and 29 piercing damage.
Oh, nice. They're still looking relatively fine, but they got like... they're like... Alright, anything else?
Same thing. I want to make sure that I get between him and the party, so that if he tries to go away from the party,
Okay.
he'll have to split the difference. He can't just.
Alright, cool.
He'll have to run through me.
Yep.
So I'm going to get into that position and then hide again.
Okay, go for it.
For 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. It's a backseat looking battered to shit. He's gonna just attack Quoin. For a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits me this time.
For 8 bludgeoning damage.
Great.
And he's gonna do a brawler point. To do a knockout blow, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, so a con save, you say?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
+1.
So that is a total of 16.
16. You are not knocked unconscious. Just crack across the head. He's just like... Alright, second attack. 24 to hit.
Oh, well, sure, I guess. We're playing by Canadian rules, right? Then he definitely hits me.
Okay.
Okay.
10 bludgeoning damage. You're both just trading, like, just punches back. So it's whack. So 10 bludgeoning damage. Is Spirit Shroud concentration?
It is concentration.
Two concentration checks, please. DC 10 for both.
DC 10, okay.
Yep. These are con saves, so you get a +1 on these.
First, so that one passes. So 22 passes, and then an 11 passes.
Okay. He's gonna do another brawler point on that second hit and try to knock you out again. So another con save, please.
Okay, I am burning through these con saves. That is a total of 12.
12. You're knocked unconscious, so you're unconscious. You can wake up by succeeding on a con save at the end of each of your turns. So it just knocks you out. Just poof.
That is a tough thing. You have to do that many con saves in a row. All right, so it's the end of my turn and I'm making a con save, or sorry?
No, that was his turn. Now it's your turn. End of your turn.
But then it's the end of my turn and I'm doing a con save.
With no +1 because you're unconscious.
Sure. 14.
You get knocked out and you wake up again. As soon as you hit the ground, just awake.
It was one of those quick knockouts.
Yeah, but
yeah, what happened?
That's the end of your turn. You are currently prone.
Fun.
Rung your bell.
And because you got knocked unconscious, Spirit Shroud would have went away. Because you would have lost concentration on it.
Cool.
Alright. As he does that, he's going to look over you and say, "Your mentor took harder hits than that." And then we're going to go to the mouth, who still can't see anyone. Let's try to shoot Flitz. With advantage, because they're hidden from Flitz. 27.
Wait, no, didn't Druck reveal the position when he... Oh, no?
Oh, yes.
He shot it,
It's
yeah.
not advantage. 17 to hit.
Shield.
Ugh. Reload, fire again. 17. And they're gonna drop out of the tree and draw both their short swords. They're in the center of the campsite, so just drop both swords out.
This is the mouth?
Yep. Dax. You have your turn.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be raging anymore.
Okay. How far away is the mouth?
5 feet away, nearly landed on top of you.
Cool. I'm on the floor. I'm gonna rage, and I need that Goliath bitch and the mouth to make
The Goliath's dead.
Goliath's dead. Sorry, my brain has been.
Maybe the tabaxi.
I need him to make a intelligence save. Please.
16.
Oh, that fails.
Yeah, so the tabaxi is stunned.
And he's gonna take 3 psychic damage.
Alright. He's looking real bad. Alright. And then the mouth. Has advantage on this because they're Yanti. I rolled 2 3s plus 5, 8.
They fail, so they're also gonna take 3 psychic damage and they're stunned.
Alrighty. So that's your bonus action. You're still prone.
Yeah, I guess I'll use my movement to stand up.
Alright. The only one within melee is the mouth.
The only one with a melee is the mouth?
Shit.
I doubt 2 hits will take them out, because I don't want to... I want to hit them, but I don't want to get them.
What are you doing?
Blow for... There's no way 1 hit will take them out.
You don't know.
So,
What are you doing?
Oh, but he's stunned. He couldn't get him. He couldn't move
doing?
anyhow. Wait, how? It's the mouth, and then it's the
Tabaxi.
tabaxi. How far is the tabaxi?
15
from me?
feet.
If they're stunned, they can't get a reaction, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. I will then. I have 20 feet. Then, if they can't move, I will go over to the
Okay.
backseat and then hit them with.
Garrett, I'm messaging you something because your passive perception is coming into play currently. But yeah, you run towards the tabaxi.
Yeah. So then I will try to skin this cat. 25 to hit the first one.
That hits.
Okay. That'll be 11 damage total.
Okay.
And then for the second attack, 10 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
It was a nat 1 though.
Oh, then yeah, you don't hit one on that one.
Yeah, it's 1 plus 9.
Yeah, that one doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Automatically fails. You got one more attack.
Yeah. Nope, those are my 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah, you missed completely. Okay, cool. Did you roll those with advantage because they're stunned?
I did not. So for that other one,
Did you not?
it would have been a 22.
Okay, 22 hits.
So then the second attack would have been 11 again.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
You know what? I am going. You just see Dax look at the longsword, and they want it to be more gruesome, but they're just like, nope. Bahamut wouldn't like that, so they're just gonna go straight into the heart and out.
Okay, from behind. Quoin, the bruise is dead. Alright. Anything else? That's your action, bonus action, movement, so no.
Dax just looks at Quoin and just gives Quoin like a nod.
Ven!
Mm-hmm.
Your turn. Bigby's hand is still over there, still crushing
Oh,
your
yeah.
dwarf bits.
Action.
Like a thing of Gogurt.
Mm-hmm. Action. Firebolt at the mouth.
Okay, go for it.
22.
Passes right through them, just like they're an illusory duplicate.
That's not the mouth. I see which tree the mouth dropped out of.
They didn't drop out of the tree. The duplicate did.
Right. So what, did I see which tree the dupe dropped out of?
The one in the center of camp.
Okay. I would like Bigby's hand to do... Okay, I would like Bigby's hand to do as much damage to that tree as possible.
Okay.
If it's possible. If possible, I'd like to try and grab it and just tip it over.
So, Bigby's hand's a large creature. That's a large size thing,
It is.
right?
It's
Okay.
large and has a strength of 26.
Okay, make an athletics check using Bigby's hand on the tree.
Okay.
Don't roll a nat 1, or the tree's gonna fall on Dax. Oh no, Dax is out of the way, and there's no one near the tree.
Well, that is a 12.
You do not wrestle the tree out of the ground, or topple it.
Does it shake it at all? Or...
Shakes it a little.
Okay. Oh, well.
Anything else?
That's not an advantage because of its size, is it? No. Oh, no, because the tree is not medium.
No.
That would make sense. Okay, yeah, no, that's it.
These trees are 60 feet tall, so the tree would be considered huge.
Oh, it's that big? Okay.
Alright, Flitz. You can see no one, except the duplicate that you just saw the firebolt pass through.
All right, Flitz is going to try to fly up and try to get like a
vantage point.
Yeah, to like look about to see if there's any movement.
Okay, you can make a perception check as an action.
Nope. It's a 5.
Nope. You fly up and a little bug kind of flies into your eye.
He will stay up there.
All right, Kenna.
Cool. After hearing Ben shout that, I'm gonna cast Locate Creature on the mouth.
Is there a casting time on that?
1 action.
Okay.
Is up to 1,000 feet.
Interesting.
And I can sense which direction the creature is going.
Okay. Nice. I have to pull some stuff up because, you know.
Concentration up to an hour.
Okay.
So I can just be running and shouting out directions.
That is familiar to you. I'll say familiar.
It did try to kill me multiple times.
They are hiding very well in that big tree that its duplicate dropped out of. It tells you where they are. It just doesn't tell you exactly. I don't think it would show you where they are in the tree. You get an idea where
you get a direction.
I can sense the direction.
Yeah, they're in the tree. They're in the tree in the center of camp where the duplicate dropped out of.
About how high?
60 feet.
Okay.
Cool.
Is there a branch?
I have never seen anyone cast Locate Creature in combat before. That's cool as fuck.
I know, right? Me neither. But you gave us a rogue to fight against, so...
Yeah. Everyone else is gone, so I felt like I could use
the
it.
highest up branch is probably like 15 feet up in the tree, or 10 feet.
Uh-huh. So, because I know roughly this... Do I have to see them? No. Yeah. Do I have to see? I have to see. Can't. Okay. I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna motion to everyone and just point straight up at the tree.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attempt to start climbing the tree.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Hey, that's a 6.
You can't. You're having troubles reaching the first branch.
Yeah.
All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
Basically. All right. Damn. Didn't think of that. That's cool as fuck. Druck, you can see where he is still in the tree. You saw his duplicate drop down.
Yep. Same thing. First and 10. Do it again.
Go for it.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Okay.
He does not. He's trying to find you this entire time. He sees you for like a brief second, and then you're gone again.
For 10 lightning damage.
Okay. He's looking hurt now, like real bad.
And real low roll this time. 10 lightning damage and 23 piercing damage.
This crossbow doesn't create blood because it's lightning bolts hitting him. But yeah, it just and you can see through the trees. Looks like absolute shit. Like covered in like 3rd degree burns. And some of the 3rd degree burns are like blackened and like charred.
Cool. I'm still trying to keep him sandwiched between me and the group.
Okay.
So yeah, he's gonna have a rough time getting away.
Okay.
And bonus action hide.
Go for it.
Yeah, I got higher. 31.
Yeah.
It's going up.
Doesn't see.
You're at the highest.
All right. Quoin. You're prone on the back of the wagon. You just see the bruise get impaled through the back from a longsword. Your longsword. And you can see the mouth in the tree now.
Okay, Quoin is then going to use half his movement to kip up, get to his feet, like using his wings to help him also get up, like
Yeah.
Seeing that, I'm going to bonus action, see the mouth, see the bruise, look back up at the mouth, and Misty Step.
Hell yeah.
To throw a knee right into his throat.
Go for it. No path
That's
tactics
the
on
goal.
this, unfortunately, but...
Oh, no, we'll see. It's, you know what, dice tell a tale. Let's see. What's happening.
When you teleport in there, he's looking like shit. He's like riddled with like these burn marks that have burned holes on his armor. He's all charred like along the body from this lightning that keeps getting hit. Yeah.
Got a 16.
Fuck, that hits. You just Misty Step and poof, elbow or knee.
Knee right into the throat, like grabbing the tree.
Go for
and
it.
using that to just
that hits.
like Tong Po, fucking up his leg
fucking
and
hits. Yeah, go for
just
it. Yeah.
whack right in. So I am going to use 1 level of smite.
Yeah, you are.
For 2d8.
Yep. Next level, you always deal smite damage. 1d8 of smite damage on every hit. So
that is amazing. So that's 12 extra smite damage. So that's a total of 14 damage right into the throat of the
Quoin
mouth.
Harding. He had 14 hit points. How do you want to do this?
So I want to grab the tree and then like throw that thing right into his throat, which is that right across, and then come around between him and the tree. And sorry, I'm standing far away from the microphone. So come around him and the tree and grab the side of his head, and go and contract into a ball, and then push us both off the tree and surf him all the way down to smash into the ground with his face first.
Make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can reduce the falling damage, because you're falling from 60 feet.
Sure. That is a total of 26, my dude.
That'll half the bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's gonna be 16. So you ride the mouth out of the tree, use his body to soften the blow, and as you hit, he was dead as soon as the knee hit. You just broke his neck, so just
yeah.
And as you hit the ground, he doesn't melt away like snow like he did the last time. That's where we're gonna take a break real quick. So we're gonna go to break. You guys can loot the bodies for some fun stuff, but yeah, break time. Oh, as you hit him to the ground, you can see 2 letters fall out of his clothes. And break time. So we'll be back in 10 minutes, everybody. The mouse is dead.
Hell yeah, Quoin!
Yeah.
Yeah!
That was such a fucking cool comment. You guys, it's so cool. Break time. The Mouth and his associates have been decimated, some worse than others. Quoin, as you fell onto the body of the Mouth as you dropped him out of the tree, saw 2 letters kind of fall out of his clothes. And these guys were carrying a lot of cool stuff. So what are you guys doing?
Let's go fly down to the Goliath.
Ooh,
their head
bodies.
is just gone. All that's left is the big fucking greatsword they were wielding and their armor that they had made of bones.
He'll begin looting the body quietly.
Quietly looting.
Jax is going up over there because big Goliath with big sword. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Druck's gonna walk over to Quoin and kind of whisper,
"Is it done?"
And Quoin's just shaking his head no and like looking for the pieces of paper.
Yeah, you can easily find them. There's 2. He also has he has a ring on him that is silver engraved with images of bones being broken, and an amulet resembling a pair of coiled serpents devouring each other in an infinite loop. One of the envelopes has a red seal that's been broken, like this one's been red, and the seal bears the insignia of a collection of severed body parts, and there's another envelope that is sealed but with no insignia.
Druck, I believe he had a crossbow.
Just a standard crossbow.
Yeah, no, I mean then it's just like that's maybe what you needed, and then just walk away from the body and go to the trunk to get my shit. Yeah. But with the two letters.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 letters. Start open the first one. Okay. Start reading.
The one that's the guy that has the broken seal on it, or the one that's still sealed?
Broken seal.
I will send that to you on Discord.
Right while he's doing that, Ven is just gonna finish walking into the camp, and is just gonna walk up to him and put a hand on Quoin's shoulder, and just say, "Are you okay?"
Oh no, wrong letter. Oh, you're sorry. I gotta remember. The one that isn't. That one has been opened. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Cool.
Everyone was like, "Hey, Quoin," and just went right to looting. Yeah. Fen's like, "Hi, hello."
What? Druck didn't go right to looting. He asked him...
is it? Yeah. Druck asked, "Is it done?" And then Quoin said nothing. Are you okay? I think there's like started to read, and then like a.
I sent it to you though.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's.
What's everybody else doing? Dax
just
is
kind of
standing
like
where the dead Goliath was and picking up the sword.
I'm
Looking
also going to be looting, but also listening for if they need anybody to raise the dead and speak with dead.
The only person you could use speak with dead on is probably the mouth. The dwarf is in pieces somewhere. You don't know where the head went when they exploded.
Well, good thing the mouth is very good at talking.
The tabaxi was stabbed through the heart, so you can talk to the tabaxi. And the Goliath's head is no more. Popped like a balloon. Yes.
Did you want me to answer the question? Am I okay?
It's up to you.
Yeah. It's just gonna take a moment because it's a lot.
Yeah, Quoin goes to the chest, and the chest is locked.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And you don't have your thieves tools on you.
I do, but I'm certainly trying to have a conversation with
Right.
what's his face first. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Ven. I'm so flustered. So flat. Yeah. I just my mouth, it tastes like copper coins. That is that's what happens when you are poisoned and put to sleep. That is the effect the drug has. Am I okay? Not yet.
Then you can see a little like pinprick mark on Coin's neck.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Ven is just going to, knowing the Coin has just been through a very long night and everything in a very emotional sequence here between everything. Ven is just going to hold his arms in front of him.
All right, I'll take a hug. It's kind of but like that exhausted, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Give him a hug. I'll cast Cure Wounds on him to close up like the neck wound and everything.
Yeah, it's like a small pinprick. With your history
Get
of
help with
medicine,
the aches and the pain.
Okay, with your history of medicine, it looks like it's a pinprick from a syringe.
Yeah, just help with any aches and stuff from even keeping in a sack.
All right.
What is?
Very-
Oh, sorry. How many is the cure wound?
Two.
Didn't you jump it?
Oh.
If you were already doing that in process.
It is 8 plus. Where's that thing? 8 plus 3. 11.
19.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, wait. And I heal by 3.
Kenna?
Yeah. What do you need, Coin? Anything?
If you have a moment.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah,
I step away from the body I'm searching.
Whose body were you searching?
I think I was searching the dwarf.
Okay.
Or whatever was left of him.
You would have found a black longbow made from painted bone and 23 arrows.
Shit.
Sweet.
Hey, girl. Hi.
I set him in the back of the wagon.
Yeah, so that's where the chest is too.
Yeah.
Um.
Wipe the blood off my hands. Yeah. What do you need, Corn?
Maybe. I know you have the ability to do it. Perhaps we could talk to that piece of shit, the mouth, and we could do that. That doesn't do anything to their soul, does it?
But technically, I'm not talking. Well, I'm not talking to their soul. I'm talking to their memories. So I'm technically talking to their brain.
Oh, okay. This is okay.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Animating spirit.
What, remaining spirit?
Animating spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it necromancy?
Yes.
Technically, yeah.
Also, the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or recognizes you as an enemy.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Tiamat, take him.
What I can do is I could do gentle repose so that he doesn't get risen from the dead for 10 days.
You'd also remember the crown asked for his head.
And then we can take his head. Or we
Why
can
would
just take his head by itself.
Why would we take his head?
Because that was part of our deal
Yeah,
with
you were
the
there when
crown.
the crown asked for it.
I had forgotten.
As like part of the penance to deal.
Preoccupied.
As part of like the
I'll
penance
give
of
you
like
that
what Dax did and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a way. If you wish to store the body in a place untouched by other people, if you repose the body and make it where it doesn't decompose, I could put it within my bottle.
Before you start shoving bodies in bottles,
What a great episode title.
what are you looting? All the bodies, even the mouths, or are you looting just certain bodies?
With Dax lingering over the
Dax
the
already picked up
Goliath.
the Goliath's greatsword and is swinging it
I
around.
think Flitz would have seen Dax beeline it, and Flitz probably would have gone toward the tabaxi.
Okay. A green cloak. That has no, like, damage from where they got impaled through the back, which indicates it's magical. And then the mouth has the silver ring on his finger and the amulet. I will say, based on the combat encounter, you can easily assume all the stuff they have on them is magical.
Yeah. I'm also probably gonna go back to trying to read those letters.
Okay.
And
Both of them?
Yeah.
So you're going to break the seal on the second one and read that one too?
Yeah, because it's got no seal on it, right?
It's got like a single seal, like a wax seal, but with no symbols on it or anything.
Yeah, no, like imprint or.
All right, I will send you the second letter.
Yeah. And then probably start walking over to the chest to unlock it and deal with that.
Okay. Your thieves' tools are also in the chest.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
You get up to it and you realize you don't have your tools.
Wait, actually, I did something that I don't think I told you about. Or maybe I did. I think I did, but it was a while ago. I'm going to pull out my thieves' tools from my pocket because I put them in the chest.
That's right.
And
that's right.
Whatever it's transited or whatever it's called.
It'd be transfer.
Transfer. So I put my thieves' tools in the
that's right.
chest and said transfer. So I'm gonna pull them out of my pocket and then use them to open the chest.
Okay, make a thieves' tools check. So D20 and add your dexterity modifier and proficiency bonus.
That's a really cool, dude.
That was nice.
I for some reason thought that would come in handy, and guess what? It did.
It did.
I assume Ven's casting Identify on these magic items.
We're gonna gather them all up, and then I will. Okay. Yeah, I'm mostly just hanging out by Quoin and just like checking on his emotional well-being.
Yeah.
He was kidnapped by his like childhood abuser here. I want to just kind of check in on him.
Yeah.
Druck is lurking.
Okay. What'd you get on that sleight of hand check?
Yeah.
So I got on the thieves' tool check. I got a 21.
Oh, it's a really shitty lock, because realistically, these are thieves that seem to have a little bit of delusions to themselves on how good they are. You easily just pick that lock.
I just hit the side of the chest like
and it unlocks basically. Yeah. And inside is all your equipment.
Okay.
Minus your vestments.
Okay. Do I still have those clothes from
You'd have like shitty clothes that you're wearing right now, and that's about it.
But I still have the were those, did they ruin my nice clothes where I insisted on not getting anything super nice, but just a jumped up version of my vestments for when we were in the dwarf city?
It looks like they had no reason to keep those. They probably tossed them.
Fair. Oh, it's a bummer that they ruined my vestments. That sucks ass. But yes, yeah. I'm gonna read now.
Okay, so you're reading your letters. Okay.
Since I'm over here, can I loot the mouth's body?
Yep, it's got this silver ring on it that's engraved with bones being broken, and this amulet that resembles a pair of serpents devouring one another in a loop.
The green cloak from.
Mm-hmm. And Dax looted the. So yeah, Kenna, you looted the bow and those, and Dax is playing with this very large greatsword that looks like it was made from the tooth of a really big creature.
Does
The greatsword is about 12 feet long, and the greatsword is the same height as Dax, about 8 feet, and it weighs 125 pounds.
Oh, that's so hot.
And it weighs
I'm
125 pounds.
That armor isn't.
You wouldn't get your barbarian bonuses wearing that armor. It's
Doesn't
breastplate.
mean I can't sell it.
But I know Sam's connection's kind of shitty, so identify might be a little tricky here.
Good. What?
Your connection.
Sam's character's kind of shitty.
No, I said his connection's kind of shitty tonight.
Oh, I was just like, whoa.
No. Connection.
Excuse me.
Medium armor, or is it heavy?
What's the question?
Are breastplates medium or
It's
heavy
medium.
armor?
Also, druids don't wear metal armor. But this is made of bones, so it's different.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Get higher than a 12
probably I'll repost all these in the group chat because, like I said, identify is gonna go. We're gonna say first on the greatsword, which is called the Titan's Tooth Claymore. Using a fang harvested from a Tarask, either living or dead, and given a makeshift handle. These blades are renowned for their sheer destructive force. It is an incredibly heavy and cumbersome weapon, and can only be successfully wielded by the strongest of individuals. Requires attunement by a character with 17 strength or higher. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon, and it deals an extra 2d6 bludgeoning damage to any object or structure it hits. Created from the Griffin's Saddlebag, meaning I did not design this weapon. It's from a Patreon thingy. They call it Griffin's Saddlebag, so I will add the Titan's Tooth Claymore to Dax's character sheet. Does require attunement, but is an 8-foot greatsword. You are not concealing that thing anywhere.
Well, I don't want to, baby.
But it does require attunement, so
that's
transfer.
Whoop. So Titan's Tooth Claymore. Next up, what do you guys want to get identified next?
The ring. That seems weird.
Okay. No, the ring and the amulet.
The ring is really fucking cool. I'm really excited you guys got this thing. This is called the Ring of Contortion. Requires attunement. While wearing and attuned to this ring, you can move through and occupy a space as narrow as 4 inches wide without squeezing, as you painlessly remove all of your bones at once. And once that's how he was getting through the cracks in the walls and stuff. And once you're done moving through the space, your bones reform. To use this feature, you must expend one of the ring's charges, which doesn't require the use of an action and is used in tandem with your movement. While you're squeezing, you cannot make attacks, as your weapons would also magically compress to fit the space, and it doesn't make sense that you could shoot a crossbow in a 4-inch hole. But while you are in compressing and whatnot, you are considered to have total cover. The ring has 2 charges. If you expend all of the ring's charges, roll a d20. If you roll a 1 on the die, you lose all of your bones in your body and die. Otherwise, it regains all charges at the end of your next long rest. Ring of Contortion. And Ken is holding on to that. So I'll add that to your equipment, I suppose, temporarily.
Wait, so you use it and you roll on the dice.
You use it once all 3 charges are used up.
Oh, okay.
So just use 2.
You can only use it twice.
Yeah,
safely.
Just do it twice.
Safely.
Yeah.
Safely.
I add
Keyword
that
is
to
safely.
your equipment called the Ring of Contortion.
Sweet.
It's pretty cool. You can squeeze into like a 4-inch narrow space. You just as all your bones just you turn into jelly basically.
That seems pretty damn cool.
Yeah. But there is a catch to it. Rolling that one. Oh no! And you can't be resurrected because you have no bones in your body, which means you don't have a skull. Anyways. Oh. Alrighty.
There's just a puddle.
The amulet requires attunement by a creature that can speak at least one language, and it's called an Amulet of Endless Voices. While attuned to the amulet and wearing it, the creature can hear all forms of telepathic communication within 30 feet of it at all times. So basically, you're Professor X. And you can automatically tell if a creature is telling a truth or a lie while listening into a conversation that is happening telepathically. Once the conversation you're hearing has ended, or they stop listening to the conversation, the character must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom save. On a failure, they take 1d6 of psychic damage per creature in the conversation. The wearer can also speak with telepathy out to a range of 30 feet.
Is that one way or two way?
One way.
Okay.
So someone can finally talk back to Dax.
Yep. But also, you automatically just hear people speaking telepathically if they can. You can't tune it out. So you constantly hear people talking through like telepathy, and if you actually choose to listen in on those conversations, then you have to make a wisdom save whenever you.
That's how the bitch did it.
Yes, correct.
Did what?
He listened. Dax spoke telepathically a couple sessions ago, and he heard what they said.
Yeah.
I said to Quoin, we'll kill them later, and he's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, he heard it because it's that amulet that he had. All right, ring in the amulet. What else is being identified?
The bow?
The rest?
Okay.
Oh, the breastplate.
I said the rest, but...
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not picky on order.
The magical titties.
Not a thing. Alright.
I mean, all titties are magical.
Thank you, Garrett!
They produce food.
Mine don't. Alright, so...
They
the cloak is called a Cloak of Elven Kind. Requires attunement. While you wear this cloak with its hood up, Wisdom perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on stealth checks made to hide. As the cloak's color shifts to camouflage you. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action. Remember, you can only attune to one cloak, mantle, etc. at a time. What else? What was next? What was the other thing? Oh, the breastplate. Right? I said that was a thing too? Okay, cool. Alright.
You also said that there was like an invincibility ring or something?
No, I didn't. Alright, this is Armor of Resistance. It's breastplate, but it's Armor of Resistance, and it's poison resistance. You have resistance to one type of damage while you wear this armor. It's poison resistance. So, breastplate of poison resistance. And who picked that up?
That was part of Dax's search.
Yeah. Alright, so Dax, you have that on your person.
Does the armor require attunement?
Armor of Resistance? Yes, it does.
Okay.
I will allow you all to figure this out on your own, who gets what, because that bogs down session time. Armor of Poison Resistance. And last but not least would be...
The bow?
The bow, which is a long bow of certain death. Basically, creatures hurt by this bow can't heal until the end of their next turn.
Oh, cool.
Who picked that up? That was Kenna.
Yeah, it's in the cart, but I picked it up.
Alright, I'll add that to your equipment. You guys found a lot of stuff. And that is all the loot. Coin, you got the letters. You're reading those.
Is there any cash on these guys, or no?
Let me pull up their character sheets. Like, you guys need cash. It also had 24 arrows, so you might want to add 24 arrows.
24?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bodies have been successfully looted, though. The mouth had no money on him because he just doesn't have money on him. Doesn't carry money. The tabaxi had 10 gold. The dwarf had none. And the Goliath had 25, so a total of 35 gold. And that is that.
While all this is happening, Druck goes to kind of look over Coin's shoulder as he's reading, but then remembers that reading gives him a headache, and just kind of steps back and is just gauging.
Okay.
Like, just keeping his radar open.
How many items was it just identified? Okay. So it'd be... Alright.
That's it.
Campsite's been successfully looted. There's a horse who at this point would have ran off because of the commotion. Makes sense. And there's the wagon left behind, which is a smaller wagon than the one you guys had. Which is why the back of this thing was so weighed down with Quoin and everyone in the back.
I mean, do we want to haul this wagon back after a night's rest?
You guys, it's 6:30 in the morning.
But we did just travel 8 hours after spending.
You did. Ben took a long rest though.
8 hours
so Ben
out
can't
of
sleep.
carnival.
Quoin, I see you reading, but anything we need to know?
Oh yeah, there's so many things that are happening in these letters. So I will relay the information to you. We must go back to Untitled City and perhaps both metaphorically and literally put out fires, as there was a death failsafe for the mouth, and he had glyphs that activated that had barrels of acrid, so he did another explosion in the city. But we have a letter that proves that this is his fault for, setting up a thing, like a mousetrap of explosion. It's a confession letter.
Yes. Yes, keep that safe.
Also, he receives a thorough tongue lashing from the heart regarding apparently they said that they do not kill in this in that guild. Seems like fairly new news to me, and perhaps it's just some sort of cover. I don't know why you would want to look good in a letter you wouldn't expect others to read. So I don't know why anyone would lie in a letter. But they do say once you have written something down, it is forever. So.
What do you mean? Do you mean this heart wasn't in control of the underlings?
I guess. So they just let them do whatever they want, and they shake a finger from a distance.
Oh shit. Also in the letter that the mouth wrote is a dossier of members, and including their cause of death. And you feel like it was someone bringing evidence to somebody for stuff. But I will. Yeah, it's a lot to send.
Yeah. And we had gotten. The mouth was saying that we were fully to blame for any actions. It seemed like a lot of like a big refusal to take any responsibility for their own actions, and then also the heart seemed to be quick to tell the mouth that what they were doing was not aligned with the actions of the guild, which like brainwashing people to join a cult but not killing them is, it seems a bit half of one, half dozen of one, 6 of the other to me. But just drawing the line at physically killing someone seems to be a strange line for me. But Redbrook is where the heart is currently. It's what anyone who wants to go over this information may look at this letter if they would like.
But that doesn't really matter for us, correct? We want to head back to Untitled City and put out fires, right?
Well, that is, I think, what we need to do, and we had said we need to give the heart. We need to give the heart, the head of the mouth, to.
Yes, the king.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody read the letter to get context, though?
I mean, Druck doesn't.
Okay.
That's why he's going through Quoin, because reading
anybody
gives him a
else?
goddamn headache.
Because a lot of you are just like kind of not really interacting with this conversation.
I mean, if Quoin is sharing it, yeah, I'll take it and read it.
I'm just gonna read it publicly, so I don't have to share it with like 7 people.
Okay.
The first letter, which is the one that had the seal on it, the mouth. My spies have brought your misdeeds and flagrant disregard for our codes to my attention. Your obsession with the Kobold has brought far too much attention to yourself and the guild as a whole. You have forgotten that we do not kill. There is a reason we use the memory leeches against our marks. The explosion in the Dawn Ward, the murder of a knight, as well as the charming and kidnapping of individuals goes against everything we stand for. We allow people to join our ranks of their own choosing. We do not charm, coerce, or force people into the guild. I demand you and whatever surviving associates you have make haste for our base in Redbrook to face judgment. Ignore this order, and I will ensure the ones looking for your head find it in their possession. The Heart, Guildmaster of the Gathered Parts. So that's the first letter. The second letter is from the mouth to the heart. My lord, you are mistaken. My actions were only used to defend the guild and its interests from a group of bloodthirsty killers. I may have taken severe steps in regards to taking down this kobold, but I assure you they are necessary, as they plan on killing every single one of us, including the orphans who came to us for aid. This kobold and their associates murdered members of our guild in cold blood, including a boy no older than 19. The Crown let these murderers off, and I assure you that we will all have justice brought down on them. I have acquired the kobold and plan on bringing him to you. If he proves hostile, then you know I was right. Besides, I have insurances in place. Should I die, the barrels of acrid I have stored beneath the sewers of Untitled City will detonate thanks to the glyphs provided by a very helpful wizard. Can you live with all of that blood on your hands, should I be right? And that are the letters. Those are the letters.
Like, so, right? So you know what I was saying? The mouth is kind of a lot of refusal to take any sort of responsibility for their actions. A lot of blame throwing going around there.
Well, yes.
We should get back then to the city, right?
Right, maybe put out, yes, medical and literal fires if we can.
Alright, better get this started.
Pulls out the sword, pulls out a short sword, goes to cut off that guy's head.
Yeah, okay.
Guidance.
The neck is severely... There's no check. You're not harvesting like an intricate creature. The neck is severely broken, but you can easily take the head off.
Yeah.
Does Quoin mention anything about who drugged him or no?
Who drugged me?
Yeah, I sent it to you. Who did it? I'll send you a message. Just
oh,
to
look,
remind
yeah.
you. I'll just message you quickly to remind you.
Right.
Alright. Well, let's get moving. Yes, we have a long, well, not so long road ahead of us,
About
but
a day.
we have not slept, so could be a bit dicey.
Yeah, we'll also need to go back to the stables because I believe Angelelk and Derbule will be wanting to speak to us or wanting to, get some snuzzles and whatnot. Also, I do want to have perhaps introduced my fist to the stable owner, as they were the one who put the tiny syringe into my neck and administered the sleep injection on me. So
they have been influenced by them.
Or they are someone.
Maybe you shouldn't resort to violence on that regard. Maybe we should see
well,
if there's
the mouth.
Could be charmed.
To it.
Could be charmed.
We saw what happened whenever you and Dax acted on reaction.
Anyway, we have a long road to think it through. You should get walking, get moving.
Yep, you have a day and 6 hours, and everyone but Ven have 8 hours of travel. So
Dax is gonna go into their bag and grab the, I think it was a lamb and mint pie that they had from the festival.
a thing to be a little cold and minging.
Yummy.
Whatever wouldn't be too mangly.
It'd be like, it wouldn't be safe to eat because it's been in a
Would
bag.
anything that they have be safe to eat?
Not the stuff you bought at the festival, because it's been sitting in a bag for a hot minute.
Damn, they wanted to give something to Quoin to munch on.
Oh, it'd be cold and there might be a chance for sickness, but
What about the pretzel?
it'd be stale.
God damn,
Crunchy.
never mind.
Yeah, bread doesn't last too long.
Should have asked Druck. He's got that pack of preserving.
I've eaten worse.
So what's the plan?
We get moving. And maybe talk on the road further if anyone has any questions.
Yep, we're gonna do speed run some stuff because you got a day and 6 hours to go. 14 hours total.
Yeah.
So, con save,
once-
everybody.
Yeah. Once things
Except
calm
Ven.
down on the road, Druck is going to pull out that big Bahamut plushie.
Oh, okay.
And so we were doing these things at the festival, Quoin, and I got this for you. It's a bit big. It's actually bigger than you are. So,
Yeah,
but
it is-
I mean,
it is-
Bahamut is big. Yes.
Bahamut is quite big, yes.
I hope the
Quoin-
googly eyes don't make you feel blasphemous.
No, Quoin is going to shove that immediately into Gode's chest
Okay,
and transfer it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So for hour 9 of travel, I need everybody but Quoin and Ven to make con saves because Quoin was knocked unconscious in the bag the entire time. So there's Flitz, Kenna, and Dax. So what did you guys get? Oh, and Druck too.
23.
Okay.
$13.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
This is the second time we're rolling.
Yeah, I need another one now. For the hour
12.
for hour 10. Okay. 12 succeeds.
16 for
16
12.
succeeds. Dax, you just pushed through it.
Natural 20, 21.
Okay. Druck
15.
succeeds. All right. Hour.
You're all
11.
getting +1
Yeah,
on
you all get
these.
+1 on these
Okay.
too. All right. Hour 11, please. So another con save.
Now
Yeah.
1 for 6.
All right. You have a level of exhaustion.
8.
You have a level of exhaustion.
13.
You have a level of what'd I say?
Wait.
Hour.
You said hour 3?
13.
Hour 11.
Oh.
All
Hour
right, so
11.
Dax, you succeed. You just succeed again. Flitz.
Dirty 20.
All right. Hour 12, please. Another con save.
Okay.
You need to rest.
After this one, we're probably gonna. Yep. After this one, we're probably gonna want to. Yep.
All right. Kenna.
8.
Level of exhaustion. Druk.
4.
Level of exhaustion. A long rest lowers it by 1. Dax.
Yeah.
19.
That's what I'm
You're
getting.
fine.
At. It's like,
Flitz.
Yeah.
13.
13.
Maybe Druck and Kenna
Flitz,
can
what'd you
take
get?
a long rest on
13.
the carpet.
Level of exhaustion.
We are taking that cart with us, right? We were tugging
Guys,
that along.
We have no way to do that.
And it's also not that great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you're stopping then and taking a rest.
Yeah.
Okay, you travel.
I mean, it's either that or be
1, 2,
fucked
3.
for 5
You
days.
traveled 4 hours. You can go to sleep. Well, the rest of you can go to sleep at any time except for Ben. So you find somewhere to stop off on the road and just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Flitz, you haven't seen how we camp when we're out and about.
Oh wow.
You'd have to put the tower on the road, basically.
I have a means of
Yeah, the
retrieving
forest
a
is pretty
pigeon in my
dense.
jar.
You have to set up on the road.
Sorry, what was that, Flitz?
I have a means of going into my bottle.
Oh well, you can bring your bottle into the house
Okay.
Well, Ven and Quoin are the only ones that don't need a long rest.
and just
I can't take a long rest, rather.
pulls out a little looks like a toy metal tower and just tosses it a little ways forward in the road and just says, "Home sweet home."
Okay.
Turns into a full 30-foot tall tower made of adamantium.
All right.
Whoa. Oh, okay. That's definitely different.
Come on in, we need to set up the furniture.
Oh. Right.
Wait a minute. That just became a lot easier.
Bigby's head.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside, open up the portable hole, or the portable hole, the bag of holding, and then like start pulling the furniture out, but summon Bigby's hand, just like hand the furniture to, so it can just start placing it around the inside.
All right. As you all set up the furniture into the tower, Kenna, Druck, Flitz, and Dax can have a long rest, but Quoin and Ven will have to stay awake for the entire time. But until then, we'll do that next week. So that's the end of the session. Because he killed the mouth, everybody levels up to 11. So one by one, we're rolling some hit dice. So Ven, D6.
Yeah.
Ones.
2.
Kenna, D8.
D8.
Yep.
4.
Quoin, D10, I think.
10. Yep. That is a 9.
Nice.
Nice.
Dax, D12.
Come on. 7.
Okay. D8 for Druck.
3.
Flitz, D8 or D6?
We're gonna keep on to the Warlock, so D8.
D8.
Ooh.
6.
All right.
Level spells.
We'll pick up there next week with a long rest in the tower for Kenna, Druck, Dax, and Flitz, and that'll be 8 hours of Ven and Quoin doing whatever in the tower as they make their way back to Untitled City to see what this slaughter was all about.
We're gonna just play so many games of Oyster Bowl.
There you go.
Y'all, I got some oysters, so
Good night, everybody.
Now I can prepare.
Yeah, Flitz bought a
transport via
$500
land.
gaming set of Oyster Bowl. Good night, everybody.
What am I doing?